This is your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live with the homie G5. We in the building early. We waiting on the rest of the crew. We gonna play the intro and we gonna roll on out.
Basement Boxing Talk. You know I'm a warrior, right? Fuck that, I'm a champion. Basement Boxing Talk. Left, right, jab. 12 rounds if you can last, better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather, you hit that round of applause. No question the problem solved. Basement Boxing Talk. Left, right, jab in the hook, better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last, better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather, you hit that round of applause. No question the problem solved. I'm feeling cocky. Hit a shade to beat the ring of booth up like I'm Rocky. ASAP. Any opponent think they can stop me. I stay strapped. Trying to learn my moves so you can copy. You gotta give it your all. Gotta give it your all. When you're back against the wall. You're back against the wall. When you the one people call. When you the one people call. To keep greatness involved. Basement Boxing Talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question the problem solved. Basement Boxing Talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question the problem solved.
This your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live. We got the homie G5 in the building. And there we go. Here we go. Here they come. Here they come. We got the brother Black Star Sports TV in the building. Uh-oh, look at it. He got the base. Okay, he repping today. He repping today. Yes, sir. What's good, my brother? Your mic muted. Your mic muted for some reason. Unmute yourself. There you go.
Oh, okay. What it do, my brothers? What it do?
What it do?
Yeah, man. Come here, chill with my brothers, man. Got G5 Gabe in the building. Good brother.
Yeah, my brother.
In the scene.
Got the good brother Ricky Williams in the building now.
Oh, Dub, my dog.
What's happening? Peace to the gods. G5, what's happening?
What's good, man? It's like, man.
What's happening? And of course.
I just seen my brothers, man. They understand, man. We congregating on YouTube, off YouTube, man. Y'all don't understand. These some good brothers, dog. Y'all don't understand, man. When you link up with good brothers in your presence, man, keep them people around, man. It don't matter about how long you knew them. Energy and vibes always gonna take over. So I appreciate you brothers being good individuals, man. I fuck with y'all a long way, man.
I can only be me. I can only be me.
Hey, much respect. It's the same way over here, brother. Same way over here.
Yes, indeed.
Man, bro.
Show.
Hey. Man, we got some shit to talk about tonight.
Yes, sir.
We got the fights from yesterday.
Well, I gotta do the other way. Yeah, this way.
We got the fights from yesterday, last night. And I got to say,
get it out there. Get it out.
I was disappointed. I'm disappointed.
Uh-oh.
I'm disappointed. I must say I'm glad I ain't put no money on the line because I'll be one sorry mad motherfucker.
Bro, I'm so happy I ain't make no bets. I was about to, too. I was on Bovada, man, and I was like, I stopped myself, and thank God I did because I was wrong as a bitch last night, boy.
Man. I'm gonna let whoever want to cook first start cooking, man. Hey, because I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. One thing I can say though, I'm gonna salute Rashid Warren for his victory. I didn't get to see the fight. I'm gonna salute Robert Easter Jr. for his fight. And I'm gonna leave it like that, bro. I'm gonna leave it like that.
Hey, man. Bunny look good. Man.
Bunny looked real good. And the thing is, he said it though. He said it in the pre-fight and all that. He said, like, man, listen, he thought he was gonna knock dude out. He said the announcers asked him, like, man, it's nothing new that this guy can do to me.
What line? What line? Bunny.
And Bunny looked good for his second fight at 140.
Yeah, man. Yes, he did, man. Like, he beat that dude with feet and a jab, man. Like, I was like, his feet was so on point, man. This dude, I don't know if he was trying to cut him off. It didn't look like it to me. It looked like he was just following Bunny around, but Bunny would not let him get him cornered, man. There was nothing he could do. There was nothing that kid Martin could do with Bunny, man. It was a mature performance by Robert Easter, man. I'm proud of him. He looked really good.
Yeah, absolutely. He looked real good. I'll salute the God Body Sports. He's in the building.
Yeah, man. But yeah, Bunny looked good, man. I mean, him moving up to 140, if he fight like that, he can beat anybody. Because his jab was tremendous, man. His jab was beautiful.
God Body, you feeling just like us, brother. We were disappointed in AB too. We were just waiting to get it out, but I am.
AB, like, as far as elites, he can't do it, man. He can't do it, bro.
We got a whole topic on AB.
Look, man.
We're going to talk about where AB stands at 140, where AB stands in boxing, and then we're going to talk about just some of the things that AB says in the interviews. It just don't make sense. We going to cook. We got Winston Wolf in the building. What's good, brother? What's good?
Yeah.
So I'm
disappointed.
Yeah, man.
So, y'all guys want to start with the PBC card, or you guys want to start with the top rank card?
Shoot, it don't matter.
Did you guys see the Figueroa fight?
Nah, man. I only saw the main card.
Okay, so tell us what did you think about the main card on top rank yesterday?
I mean, the Berchelt Valdez fight was a great fight, man. I mean, you got to give it, hats off to Valdez. I got that one wrong, guys. I was going for Berchelt, 9 or 10. But me looking at the fight, man, Valdez he was switched on from round one. He came out really aggressive. His jab was super sharp. And what I really liked about Valdez was him being able to transition from boxing to fighting, right? He would fight a little bit, then go back to boxing. Fight a little bit, go back to boxing. He was making Berchelt reset, and there was nothing Berchelt can really do with him, plain and simple. And like I was saying on IG, make sure y'all check me out on IG under R_Dubs. To one of my boys, Drew, he's a fighter out of Jersey. Like, this is Valdez was just a prime example of a young lion being equipped and ready to take over. You know what I'm saying? He came in there and proves the doubters wrong. He looked really good, plain and simple. The one thing I want to give Berchelt credit for is his recovery, his ability to recover. Because the first shots he hit him with that hurt him, I didn't think he was going to come back from those. He was on spaghetti legs, right? Everybody was looking for the fight to get stopped then, but I want to also give a big shout out to the referee in that fight. With a fight like that with so much on the line, we want to remove all doubt. Yeah, I know he was hurt. I know Berchelt was hurt. But if he'd have stopped it when Berchelt was hurt, because it was sometime in those middle rounds where Valdez was looking kind of wary, looking like he had punched himself out, and Berchelt was coming on with a lot of pressure. And you guys all know pressure either bust pipes or make diamonds, right? So if Berchelt never got that opportunity, it would have gave his camp and a lot of his fans the ability to say, hey, Berchelt, he was coming on, right? They shouldn't have stopped the fights. But Valdez did his job as a young lion. He finished the champ off, went and took his belt, and congratulations to Valdez. He's the new champ and the new.
I agree with you. The only thing I disagree with is, and I was going for him, man. I think they should have stopped the fight. That man. Hey, listen. He could have not woke up this morning, bro. Cause man, Valdez, he hit that man with some shit.
No doubt.
His legs wasn't even up under him, bro. When the ref told him to come to him, his legs went, and then the look on his face. That motherfucker was looking like, man, he was.
I understand it. I understand.
Hey, listen. So if they would have stopped the fight, hey, listen, I wouldn't have been mad, man.
I don't.
But man, he stayed in there, and he got exactly what was gonna come to him. He got exactly what the fuck was gonna come to him.
I agree. Like I agree and I understand it, but I'm happy that the ref let the fight continue. That's all I'm saying, because it removed all doubt. It removed all doubt.
It definitely removed all doubt. It definitely removed all doubt.
All right. So but again, congratulations to Valdez, man. Great performance, man. Brilliant performance against a champion. Great performance, bro.
Salute to PGH, big dog. Salute to you, brother.
Yes, indeed. In the building, brother.
Winston Wolf, he talking about just like with Wilder. Hey, you know Winston Wolf, where every time he come here, he try to Wilder coattail, man. That's my partner, man, Winston, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, though, right? The thing is, like the same thing, like with the Burchell Valdez fight, I gotta stick my stance because I feel the same with the Wilder Fury 2 fight. You gotta let that man go out and remove all doubt. All doubt. Like I said, yeah.
So you criticize him for stopping the Wilder fight, bro?
Yeah.
So listen to this. I'm just saying. Hey, do you think realistically it was anything left in that Wilder fight that Wilder could have did to Tyson Fury?
I hear you. You know what I'm saying. I want y'all to know. Again, I want y'all to know.
And listen to this. And if he would have sit up here and stayed, they wouldn't have stopped the fight, and he would have took punch, and Wilder would have died in the ring.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, if he would have stayed in the fight and died in the ring, what would we be thinking of? What would we be saying?
See, but that's what I'm saying, boxing, right? Right now, we on the if train, right? If it was a fifth, we all be drunk. You know what I'm saying? If was an animal, we all be skunks, right?
I just didn't see Wilder coming up out of there, bro.
But the thing is, it's to me, again, this is my personal opinion, guys. It might change your life, it might not. So what I'm saying is this: with a fighter like Wilder, who has one punch knockout power, he can change the fight at any time. They should have let the doubt be removed, because then we wouldn't be having the conversations about the towel and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? That would be a non-factor. But
right.
With the reason, like I said, and Wilder said it yourself, I'm not giving you no message that what this man didn't tell you but himself. If he want to go out on his shield, let him go out on his shield. You can't take that away from a man. You can't take that. And no matter what nobody say, all the bullshit, I did what, it doesn't matter. You people had discussions in camp of how that man wanted it to go, right? That's all I'm saying. And like I said, especially with Wilder, when he can touch you and you can go night, nigga, you know what I'm saying? If he's not to the point where he can't throw a punch, he's not out of the fight. Now, we saw what we saw, and maybe it would have kept going that way, but we got doubts. Last night, Valdez removed all doubts. You see what I'm saying? Are you there? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, man. Mine keep muting for some reason.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the way I look at it, man. And like I said, I'm not mad at no man that's in that ring, man. I'm not the one getting hit in the face. This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But Valdez looks spectacular, man. Valdez looks spectacular. Bunny looked great. I think those were the performances of the night. Also, Otto Vailin. I got that one wrong too. He had Dominic Brazil looking like he was in the Matrix in there and shit. He was Neo on him. You know what I'm saying? Everything was slow motion. Woo. It was like Vailin was fighting. It was like Brazil was fighting underwater, bro. I think Brazil, like we said, he didn't get that chin cracked, and he just never recovered. He's not going to be the same fighter at this point. If Wallin can style on him like that, and I don't consider Wallin a highly skilled welterweight at this point. I think he's a very good welterweight with great basic skill sets, right? So if we put Dominique Brazil up in there, with the elite, man, he's gonna get his lunch ate, plain and simple. He's way too slow, man. And I mean, he had that dude right eye looking like lunch meat by the end of that fight. So Dominique Brazil, he's just too slow. I don't like people don't understand what man, boxing's a tough sport, man. And if you're not mentally ready or you're not confident, man, it's all over for you, bro. It looked like he's just not the same fighter no more. And we can attribute that to time or Deontay Wilder. You take your pick.
Yeah, he looked terrible, man. That right hand took. I mean, he was like calling dominoes for this shit. He was like,
I'm saying 30 minutes or less, bro.
Extra cheese on that mug, man. My cheese, man. I tell you, come here.
I'm sure that motherfucker Deontay Wilder. Hey, listen, man. It's hard to recruit from motherfuckers some of them punches like that, bro. And that's what we gonna talk about when we talk about Broner. Cause I want to get you guys' opinion on something that I really noticed, and I mean all of us probably all have noticed, but fuck it, we already talking about it. It just seems like, man, Broner has never been the same since the Madonna fight. To me. It's like ever since before the Madonna fight, Broner used to get in there and he'd sit up there, he'd take a 1, 2, 2, 2, but he'd sit up there and throw 5 back. He might take 2, but he gonna hit you with 5. Or he gonna at least throw 7 and hit you with 5.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so disappointed in Adrian Broner because every time I backs this guy up, bro. Every time I backs this guy up. Even talking about when people count him out, I'm still like, no, bro, I'm not counting him out. And then I'm saying, the reason why I'm saying I'm disappointed at this point is because this was set up for you, man. This was set up for you to get back in the ring, get the knockout that you needed, get your confidence built back up, maybe get you on to another tuner fight, and then get you on to move and progress into trying to be that 5-time world champion that you want to be. But the performance that you put on against the caliber of competition that you had last night, it don't seem like you there, homie. It don't seem like it's like you scared to get hit. And then after the 6th round, 7th round, when you notice that he went after you have got caught by a couple punches, and then you notice like, man, maybe that pop that ain't really behind there, that's when you took off. Mm-hmm. But then for mine, that's too late. That's way too late. The old Adrian Broner, the Can Man, the same guy I'm repping on my Instagram, bro. Check my stories, bro. Come on. I send them to you, bro. You see it? Because I hashtag it. Man, come on, man. It's just, bro, we put too much behind you, bro. Behind you for you to go out. And all we ask you to do is just throw your hand, bro. That's what we knew you for. We knew you because you had quick feet, you had you had the defense, and you had the offense. Now you coming in here since this Broner fight, bro. Madonna fight. All I see you is you want to sit up here and counter. You want to counter. You ain't, man, come on, bro. You have no more offense. Your game is, if we was chess, your game is just strictly defense. Strictly defense.
Mm-hmm.
But I understand defense, but you got to attack at least at one point in time. You got to make your opponent feel you some. Man, that man started gaining confidence, man. When you sit up, when it kicked in and you like, okay, maybe he don't hit hard enough to hurt you. But that man was still gaining confidence. And then it showed because the 12th round, bro, I don't know if he was gassed, but the 12th round, he turned it up on you. And this how I know you're not the same AB, bro. There wasn't no people in the audience, bro. Them mics cleared in the motherfucker. Why are you asking GT and Mike Savage, did you win the round? You asking them, did you win the round? I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand that. The OAB came in there. You wasn't worried about it. You knew what you did. It's like, man, your confidence is gone, homie. I'm looking in your eyes last night. I did not see a warrior. I seen a guy that was like, damn, I'm here. It's time to fight. You didn't look like you was coming to clean the 140 division. You ain't look like you was coming to clean 147 division. You didn't look like you was coming to try to even want to even have a title fight in line. You look like, man, bro, I'm here. And this is what it is. You look exhausted, homie. And then your comments. The comments that you made after the fight, bro. You said you a changed man. You want the kids, the youth to follow you, bro. You on your way out the door. The number one thing that fucked me up, bro, was you said, I'm going to motherfucking pop bottles, cash checks, and fuck. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? If that was what you was gonna do, who gives a fuck? But why would you sit up here and tell the motherfucking world? Why you ain't sit up here and tell Brian Custer, highly educated black man, and sit up here and interview you ain't even taking respect to it. It's Black History Month, man. You got a black man sitting up here interviewing you, older black man interviewing you. Come on, man. Why you ain't just say, listen, bro, Brian, I'm about to stay in this hotel. Tomorrow I'm gonna jump on that jet. I'm going back home. And Monday I'll be in the gym. You could have went and did whatever the fuck you wanted to. You could have jumped on the jet and went to motherfucker Bermuda Triangle and had the biggest party in the world. It wasn't everybody goddamn business. And you just said you just overcame drinking. So what the fuck is you popping bottles for? Man, I'm gonna pass the mic to the guys in the panel, man, because I'll be cooking, man. Hey, I'm just highly disappointed, bro. I'm highly disappointed. I sit up here and told everybody on my station, knock out 9 rounds. When I really wanted to say 7, then I said, nah, I'm gonna go 9. Man, the old AB would have had that motherfucker out of there in 5, bro. In 5. I ain't gonna cook, man. I'm gonna pass the torch, bro. We got good brother Ricky Williams. We got the good brother G5, and we got Black Star TV in the building, man. I'm gonna let them guys talk.
Hey, man. I don't know what to say, man. My mama said if I ain't got nothing I can say, don't say nothing at all, man. It's like, but I'm gonna say some shit anyway. It was like, yo, Adrian Broner is done, bro. I mean, at best, he should be a gatekeeper at this point, man. Like, it's not even his physical attributes to me at this point. His mental is just not right and where it needs to be. Right? Every time he let his hands go in a combination, he connect clearly, right? I mean, they gave him a fight, but even though he may have won the fight, I'm being honest, he didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve that win last night. That's me keeping it $150. But who am I to tell a man how he eat? But he's not a changed man. He just wants some change, man. That's it. Right?
Yeah.
It was a lackluster performance against a guy he was supposed to look good again. There was no way this guy was supposed to make it through a fight with Adrian Broner. No way. No how.
Nah, man. He he left a lot of points on the table, man. I mean, he could have just jabbed this cat to death. I mean, he showed some flashes, but it wasn't all there. And like you say, the mental was gone, man. I understand now why Tank separated from him the way he did. He realized that, man, this cat is just too far to the left, man. I got to bring this thing back over. And he made his adjustment. You would think that, I was thinking that it rubbed off positive for him as well because he hit the gym, he dropped his weight and everything. And, deep inside, we rooting for the brother anyway. So I'm like, okay, this look a little different. He a little bit quiet. He doing what he do. So we're going to see what he look like in this ring. And I was really hoping for that. And, man, and then when you're watching him and you see, man, just do this. And he just stand there. And then you let this guy get off first every time. Why are you doing that? I mean, just hit him with the jab. This would have been this would have been a cakewalk for him. He at least been had undisputed decision, But his mind isn't all the way there, right, man. Then to talk like that afterwards, man. I know that was disappointing in the basement because the basement, reps him pretty hard, man. And for him to go out there and do that, man, it kind of let some folks down, man. So I don't know. We'll see what the next fight look like, man. But it ain't looking good so far, man. His mind got to get right. He got to realize that those things that he was bragging about and big up and all that stuff. Yeah, me and my mic, man. I guess my mic telling me shut up. It's root for AB too. But yeah, man. I'm glad he got the win though, because I feel like he needs more time. If he's gonna prove us wrong, he's gonna need a little more. I think that was a little too fast for him. So we'll see what the next outing look like, man. But I don't know, man. I'm trying to give the brother the benefit of the doubt, man, because I expected more. But since he won, we will get to see him again. So hopefully he'll take heed to what us brothers are saying out here and pick up what he need to pick up and practice what he need to practice. And then we can see what we want to see when he get back in the ring and everybody get back on point. But as of right now, man, he making it hard for us, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't see it mentally there, man. It's like when you counter and you effectively and clearly know that the person missed, your natural reaction as a fighter is to throw 1, 2, bam, bam, get their ass out the way. You know what I'm saying? Throw something back. But it's like he freeze. He'll counter and just freeze. Like it's a mental lapse there. Then his neck, the only thing he can revert back to is get defensive. So he'll counter, may throw 1, 2, and go right back defensive and counter. I'm like, he alleviates his whole offense. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know. You still show flashes that you still have the abilities, but putting it together consistently and maneuvering it with an effective game plan through a fight, can you still do that? I don't know. I root and hope and wish the best for the brother because he still can fight, but it's just like, I don't know. There's something like a blockage in that fight where he just got to go ahead and just say fuck it and just take that chance. And that Maidana fight must have scarred him in a mental way to where he feels like uncertain about everybody's gloves now or their punch at a certain area or something. I don't know. You know, he still got a chin. Dang, everybody drop off?
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Now I'm off screen. It showed me just by myself. But I don't know. I guess it's like a mental block that's there, man. I don't see it there. Like, we can see some of his athletic ability and gifts, but it's like mentally, because in the trenches of a fight, you have to be there mentally to be able to get through those tough moments to where you have to think and react. And if he don't have that game plan or can't do that, I don't know how far we gonna go or how much we gonna get, but I guess we just have to wait and see. I hope that, you know, the next fight is better for him, training wise, and just getting in there, taking some punches and getting the cobwebs off of getting back in the ring. So I give him the benefit of that on that. But you've been a professional and been a champ, so I expect you to come in at a different pedigree or a certain level of mental fortitude because you've been a champ before. So I mean, I didn't really see that championship fortitude in there, but hey, at least he got in the ring. Some people won't even get in the ring, so I guess it's like a bittersweet type of deal, in my opinion. It's like you happy, but then again, you like, damn, you got to give me some more.
Yeah, he definitely got to give us some more. He got to give himself some more.
Mm-hmm.
Like we say, this game ain't to be played with. You don't play boxing.
We see him weave the shit out of some punches, just like I'm talking about. He weave them so good, you can look at him. I'm like, bro, you looking at the punch? Come on, like, load up and just bust his ass. Like, come on, bro. I looked at the fight. I jumped up out my seat so many times. I seen some punches. Like, I'm throwing the punch that he should throw. Like, boom, hit that nigga. Come on. But it's like, bruh, it's there. Like, I seen him when he's on the ropes. He weaves some, like, a two-piece. Like, he looking at the punches like, nope. I'm like, AB, come with a hook to the body, bro. He ain't even prepared yet. But I'm like, I don't know.
And you know what? And you just said a good thing too, G. Because the old AB, that's all he did was toe the body up. That's all he did was toe the old AB from rounds 1 through 3 through 4, he was going straight to the body. Then he'd come up 5 through 7, he'd come back up to the head. Then when it got back to like 8, 9 around, he was chopping the body down again. But he don't all this counter punching, he can't even go to the body. Now, one thing I can say, he did have the jab going for him last night. But it wasn't nothing after the jab. I'm talking about, man, what happened to the 5 combination combos that Broner used to throw, bro? Motherfuckers used to sit up in there and say, damn, Broner just hit him with 5 beats. And I sit up there, I watched the jab, and I feel what you're saying, because it was plenty of time I'm sitting in the chair, I'm sitting on the couch, like, hold on, I'm standing up, like, hold on. This man, dude ain't hitting you. Fuck what the commentator's saying. The motherfucker punches ain't getting through. I see the punches. All of them ain't getting through. But god damn, you got that man's face wide open right in front of your face, and you ain't contacting with nothing. You ain't even throwing nothing. Man, listen. Hey, I'm gonna give a shout out to the Showtime's cameraman. That motherfucker is good.
Hey,
that
he got good angles.
That motherfucker got some angles because goddamn we like you said, G, we seen the bob and weave. Yeah, you guarded your grill, but you wasn't throwing it back, homie. I looked at the numbers, bro. I say, God, hey man, and then the box room numbers, they not showing you no justice. They had you not even connecting the punch in the first round. You had 0 landed. Now I know that I heard the motherfucker say you threw 12. Now out of 12, you probably landed. I probably seen about maybe 4 or 5. Man, shit, box record, they had you at 0. So listen to this. With this saying this theory, Broner, you got to throw your hand because mathematically you beating yourself. If the motherfucker just come out there and just throw punches, you automatically losing. You're automatically losing. Then the whole thing is, bro, you had, okay, yeah, you did have dude hurt. You had him hurt. But the old AB used to jump up on a motherfucker. I seen a couple times you daisy. And you left it there. You just left it there. I'm sitting up here like, damn, hold on. He dazed a little bit. That shot hurt. And it was like, you just left it there. Like, hey, fuck it. Let him gain his composure and just let me dance around. Let me get him. Then I'm so tired of you doing the Floyd shit. You want to go hit the ropes. And he hitting you to the body. Okay, some of that shit ain't connecting. But shit, in everybody else's eyes, bro, and people's eyes, it's like, man, what the fuck is you doing? You just let them motherfucker just punch at you. The old AB will go on the ropes and you'll be throwing back. You weren't even throwing back. I say this to say this, good brother. Get back on your shit. Get back on your shit. You got too many people rooting for you, bro.
Ain't got nothing to lose.
You got too many people sitting up here rooting for you. Fuck the haters. You got too many motherfuckers rooting for you. And you got some real motherfuckers in your corner. Like you rubbing shoulders with Rick Ross, real motherfuckers. Come on, man. If that ain't what you want to do, your heart ain't in it, man. Promote. If your heart ain't into it, bro, step out and promote. But this was the opportunity for you to go in here, do what you needed to do, and motherfucker handle your business. And this was supposed to be a stepping stone to another fight to lead up to that 5-time champion fight, grand champion you want to be, 5-time world champion you want to be. From here, bro, you got to hit the gym right now. Keep cutting weight. Keep the weight off. And get you another fight. All that, man, all the other shit, man, I hope you don't go do that shit. I hope you don't take that check and go do that dumb ass shit. Better carry your ass home and hide up under the motherfucking covers with your wife. Wake up motherfucking Monday, eat a good meal. Wake up Monday, go hit that gym.
Yeah, man. AB, man, like I said, I'm not. We keep saying the old AB, man. The old AB is gone, bro. Like he's not coming back. He's got a one-way trip ticket to wherever the fucksville, and he not coming back, bro. This is the AB we got, and I don't see him improving past this, man. There's been too many fights and too long. He's set in his ways, bro. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, he'll look back." We've been saying this shit for 5 years, man. AB is exactly what he is. He's exactly what he is right now, living off his name.
I mean,
The
listen,
old AB, hey, the
you can
old
do
AB
that.
was Dillian White B sample. That's what the old AB is. Wherever
Gone.
Dillian White B sample is, that's what the old AB is. We can't find it. We still ain't got that sample, and we ain't never seen it again, ever. Hey, we on roll on a couple years now.
Yep.
Yeah, we still ain't seen it. We ain't gonna never see it. So, man, we can hope and wish well for the brother, man. You know, especially being a black man as well. But it's like we can't want it more than you want it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like as fans, we can't want it more than you because we know the talent that you have. You gotta want it more than we as fans want it more than you. I mean, than us rather, because it's like, damn, bro, you the fight actually doing it. We gonna support, but you gotta go do the work. But it's like, damn, we believe in as fans more than you believe it in yourself. So shit, we run into a damn problem, homie. A major problem.
That's all I'm saying.
So
That's all I'm saying.
it's rough, but it's like, hey, we can hope and wish well for the brother. Hope this next count, he done took some punches, got some punch resistance back up, or whatever the case he might need to fill out in this fight. And I can just gauge you off your next performance. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to go in attack. You're gonna get hit anyway. You know you got a pretty solid chin. Got good defense, good speed, and power. Man, go let them bitches fly, man. I promise. Oh, buddy felt that shit. Other people feel it. Who you asked
Hey.
Mike Downer who the hardest punch he got hit by? He said it was you, fool.
That's all I'm saying.
But you know, I don't know. Yeah. Hey.
Salute the WB boxing in the building. Salute my good brother.
Yeah. Hope is the most dangerous word in the English language, man. You hope you can't hope him to do shit. AB is what it is. He is what he is, and the sooner we move on, the better you'll be. The sooner you move on, the better you'll be, man. He just not old. AB is gone. This is Adrian Broner. This Adrian Broner we have. This is him. This is him. He's been in. So who went? So we had Mikey Garcia. Right, Mikey Garcia, Manny Pacquiao. Now this dude, and who else? I can't
What's
remember.
his losses? His losses?
Granado.
Yeah, I mean fights like this. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, he beat Granadas.
I know he won, but I'm just thinking about fights he had.
Right, these fights, man. I don't know what it is. Is when he get in there with somebody who give him volume, and there's nothing he can do. And like, I mean, he got the W, but I'm just saying I wasn't impressed. I mean, he got the W, so. But I mean, he didn't. To me, he didn't deserve to win that fight. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
And then that's another thing too. Man, I didn't even have you winning the fight, bro. I didn't have you winning the fight. I had you, if anything, a draw, but I lost.
Yeah.
And the worst came to the worst, it was a draw. But I didn't even have you winning, bro. That's crazy. When I'm rooting for you, and I ain't even got you winning. So even with my biasness, it still wasn't enough. Damn, man.
Yeah, bro. You know, yeah, then the thing about it was all he had to do was bust the jab. Every time dude try to step forward, just meet that, let him meet that motherfucking jab. Meet that motherfucking jab. After a while, he ain't coming forward no more because he don't want to get hit in the motherfucking grill no more. I mean, it's just that simple. You sitting around looking at him like, I'm watching this show. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. As soon as that motherfucker move, pop, that is automatic back. He can't do shit now. He is in everything he wants to do is done. He can't do shit till he step forward. If he stop his forward movement, the fight over. Done. This motherfucker, about 8 rounds of that shit, he gonna be looking at you the 9th round like, shit, how many rounds we got left? Hey, I'm trying. I can't get in there. It's over. But you stand there and let him get off first. And that all they do is encourage him. Shit, I'm gonna keep coming now. Coming harder now. Shit, slow all that shit down early. Tommy Hearn, pop. Every time he think coming in, wow. Shit, what the Duran had no chance in that fucking fight, man. He was befuddled. He was like, what the shit? Ran right into that fucking right hook. Wow. He got leg smack out. He ain't had to worry about it long. He put him to bed. That was the thing that really was the frustrating part, though, because he could have easily done that.
Watching him is frustrating, bro. It's really frustrating, man.
Yeah,
it's really frustrating.
Like, damn,
you can't want more for a person who don't want more for themselves. If that's where he's at, that's just where he's at. I ain't mad at him, but I ain't gonna keep following him, right?
WB Boxer said Jesse Vargas. Yeah, he lost to Jesse Vargas. He lost to Sean Porter. He lost to Mikey Garcia. He lost to Madonna.
Yeah, and y'all need to stop with this old. Like,
no, matter of fact, he didn't lose to Jesse Vargas. Him and Jesse Vargas was a draw.
Yeah, but
I was at that fight. That was in Brooklyn. That was a draw.
Yeah, but point is, y'all got to stop using this narrative that boxing fans say is one loss and it's over with. That's a lie. Now y'all see how many losses Broner got, and we still keep giving this guy the benefit of the doubt, right? So stop with that bullshit. We give fighters more than enough chances to get it right. We give them more than enough chances as fans.
Yeah, that's facts, man. Yeah, but he got to come through, man. That was one I salute to the change he made in his, though, man, and it showed, when his last performance, man. And I'm just hoping, man. But one thing did concern me about his corner, man. At the end of that fight, they was, you did this, you got that. And I'm like, man, y'all ain't telling him the fucking truth, man. Y'all need to tell his ass in the motherfucking corner. Look here, man, you bullshit.
Yeah, man.
You out here, you got to pump that jab,
Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Bruce. Bruce Goes said, salute the basement boss and talking to family. Salute, Bruce. What's going on, good brother?
His corner is on bullshit. Hands up, straight up and down, bro. Like, I mean, I don't know what fight people was watching to say, oh, Broner won that fight convincingly. I didn't see it. But hey, man, I don't know. Maybe I need glasses. I don't know. Yeah,
you can't say convincingly at all. I mean, draw either way, maybe. But shit, I saw better. I can see him dominating this shit. And he didn't do it.
I don't know.
And this is the cold part. When they was sitting there announcing the winner of the fight, man, usually the motherfuckers up there, they got their own hand up. Like, man, he was sitting over there looking like,
maybe on this one. Mad feedback. Maybe he won it. I just wasn't impressed by the game, man. I mean, I was hoping that would be a showcase for Adrian Broner against this guy. This guy, I thought, wasn't the guy out the ring damn near 5 years, they said, or some shit like that? The guy he was against?
Right.
So, I mean, come on, man.
Right. Exactly. I don't know what else we need to do. Like, before the pandemic, they was talking about trying to get Broner back and have a hometown fight here in Cincinnati, but shit, that ain't, man, I don't know what, bro. I don't know what we got. What we got to do. What we got to talk you into doing to throw in your motherfucking hands.
Oh, your hands.
That's all we want. You throw your hands, bro. You be one of the baddest motherfuckers in boxing.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think it's like he only want to throw him in certain positions, and in other positions he can throw him, and he's not confident because he remembering getting hit in certain positions. So he don't want to throw that. He'll throw in another comfortable position, but
I don't get it, bro. It's like you're boxer.
You're right.
Who, me?
No. Black Star Mike it went on mute for some reason.
Yeah, the mic keep telling me to shut up.
It's like Broner, man. That's like you a boxer. You can't. That's like a plumber expecting to go to work and not get shit on his hand sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get.
Hey, Ricky, you come up with some hella fine theories, boy.
Hey, I try.
Hey, that motherfucker ain't say like a plumber, but they ain't think he was gonna get water on him or some shit. That motherfucker said like a plumber think he gonna get shit on him. God.
Hey, that shit makes sense though.
It's gonna happen. So
It's definitely gonna happen one time for sure.
So to go in there, thinking you're not gonna get hit, it's an oxymoron. That's the whole thing. Like, especially in this fight, man. Like AB, bro, all you had to do was be first, man. It's funny how you got a fighter under you, Bunny Rabbit, who did the exact thing that you supposed to do in his fight.
Hey, Bunny showed a motherfucker five punch combination last night. 3 punch combination, 4 punch combination last night.
Bunny was crispy, bro. Bunny was super crispy, but he kept it simple, man. That's the problem with AB. I think AB problem, like I said, it's all mental. He think too much. You need to go in there and fight, bro. You're a fighter, right? He has every single tool you can want. He just don't want to pull them out, and that's a mental thing. And like I said, we all know, no matter what you think of his skill, we all know Broner ain't right in the head, right? So if if it was me and I was in his camp, I would suggest he go see a sports psychologist. That's what I would suggest.
Yeah.
Right.
He got to talk to somebody. He got to get his mind right, man. He got a lot of demons he's still fighting, and that's going to interfere with his game plan. It's going to interfere with boxing. Plain and simple. It's like, man, you shouldn't have to ask your corner, is you winning a round, all right? You should know if you won a round or not if you did effective work. This don't make no sense to me. He's a confusing conundrum of emotions, man, and that's not good for a boxer. Plain and simple to me, he doesn't know when to switch it on no more. He's not switched on in fights.
Yeah, he like that guy in that movie Days of Thunder years ago, man. They got in that all they know about the race car drivers and the one got that wreck.
Cold trickle there.
Yeah, he could.
Mike. Can't win for losing. Look.
Damn, man. I worry about Bomac, man. I got to worry about AB now.
Man,
Check my shit.
Bomac and AB on your back, bro. Yeah, man. So, I mean, but honest to God, man, best of luck to AB, man. Best of luck to AB in his career in the future. Best of luck to you, AB. I hope you get everything you're looking for, because I ain't looking at you no more.
Yeah, you got to definitely pick it up, man. He ain't got nothing to lose. You got to look at it from that perspective. Shit, hell, if I get knocked out, fuck it. What's that? Everybody that wrote me off anyway. So go out there, just wing it. The fuck it. I put it all out there. If I got it, I trained all this time. I'm in great shape. I got these motherfuckers, and I got a hard company. So I'm just going to give them everything I got. And let the chips fall where they may. I bet you're fooling something. Like, damn, I ain't think I was going to knock him out in 4. You know what I'm saying? But I think he that thing is like a mental block on him. It got him gun shy. Yeah, man. That was something, man. But it was good to see him back in there though. But I was hoping for more. But with that Brazil fight though, Brazil and Otto Wilder, man, that motherfucker was a snore fest of high proportion. I couldn't, man.
What you say?
Yeah, fucking Brazil and fucking Otto Wilder.
Right. What did you call it?
That shit was a snore fest, like
a snore fest.
God.
That fight was over at the 4th round. The end of the 4th round, that fight was done.
Fucking Brazil. Punch coming in 10.
He was calling Agent Smith in the Matrix, boy. Once Neo found out he was the one, that shit was ridiculous. It was, man, he was slow, bro. That shit was painful to watch, man. That shit was painful to watch. But yeah, shout out to Valine, man. Valine looked crispy in there. look crispy in there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Footwork, the jab was on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mad at Wallin.
yeah.
Wallin gave a lot of people some problems.
What the hell was Abel Sanchez doing in the corner though? Can somebody tell me?
Not a goddamn thing. Collecting
That motherfucker getting paid, man.
that 10%. But like I told everybody, man, people used to praise Abel Sanchez. He always been a charlatan, a snake oil salesman to me, man. He ain't that good of a trainer, bro. He really not.
Nah, that shit proved it because he wasn't even telling them shit between rounds. I'm like, what the hell he come to you for? This shit, man, sit down. Hand me that 10%. Look, man, you gotta go back in this motherfucker. Let me tell you what you're gonna do. Bite that motherfucker in the shoulder. I was more about just saying that. This motherfucker, yeah, you know, just keep going. You be right hand. You know what I'm gonna do? Man, get this motherfucker out of here. He supposed to be.
Yeah, man, that shit was sad, man. I gotta give it to him last night. Top Rank had the better card. They had the better card last night, Top Rank. So
yeah, I didn't even see it, man.
Yeah, Top Rank had the better card. The Burchett.
I seen that knockout though. That fucking knockout was nice.
Man, had him looking like Nate Robinson coming forward, man. That shit was beautiful, man.
Now I'm looking for the memes. Where the memes at?
Yeah,
they done talked him up.
Right.
I don't know how long now. Birch out. Shit.
To be honest, they got knocked out almost the same way. Both of them coming forward, throwing punches on their tippy toes. Dot. A wrap.
Yep. Tank would have killed that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And they got to learn to rank him ahead of Tank. Man, shit, you got to be out your damn mind.
Well, that's it, man. Like, that's the whole thing. Like I said, man, I understand, man, what they doing, man. But I'm not supporting them unless we got too many big fights that could be made that's not getting made. Plain and simple. That's really what I'm on. I'm like,
there you go.
Again, we as consumers, man, we pay too much money to these fights, bro. For us not to get the fights that we want made. Like I said, a lot of people still got this attitude that fighters should be fighting 4, 5, 6 times a year. I don't even want that. I want when we do get a fight that it's a fight we want to see. Plain and simple.
Yeah, that's number one. The sport need that more than anything.
Yeah, man.
You know, that right there would just electrify everything because regardless of what people say, man, these guys still making more money than the UFC.
Man.
They can talk all that shit about the UFC taking over you there. Well, you know what? Them damn guys is hungry as a motherfucker over there because they get times. And over here they get, we get.
They gotta fight every weekend. They gotta fight. They gotta be a card every weekend for them to make any money. Exactly. Like I said, these rich people problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about what they get paid. These rich people problems. I just want to see the best fights get made. Now, will I break down to y'all why the money is a factor? Of course, it's the business of boxing. But like I said, man, don't get mad because now that we know the business of boxing, like I told y'all before when we was like, why this fight didn't get made when we wasn't be able to get inside information or talk to people, was, oh, shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know the business. Okay, now we know the business. Why these fights still ain't getting made? Why these fights ain't getting made? We know the business now. So now y'all want to, even the fans, right? Now y'all want to talk crazy to us because we breaking down the business of boxing to y'all. Shut up. Listen and learn something.
Facts. Big facts, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. That's something though, bro. But shoot, man. What you think about Valdez talking about he wants Shakur Stevenson now?
I think it's the next fight to make.
I love it.
Right? Shakur, it's time for Shakur to step up, man. It's time, Shakur. Right? I hope so. Right? I mean, I got doubts for Shakur because he never been in there with anyone that could really hurt him. So I mean, but I think personally that Shakur would style on Valdez. Yeah. I think he a style on him. So Shakur's too well rounded, right? Yeah. Last night Burchell just couldn't get going. And I don't think that while I think Valdez had a great game plan, I think it was just too big of a stage for Burchell last night. He wasn't ready for the kid, right? Shakur is going to be ready for that kid. He's going to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I think him and Shakur is the next fight to make. And then after that, you need to try to unify with Tank.
There you go, right there. And I don't know what it is, because Shakur called out Pichel, before the year began, and everything. But somehow those things don't matriculate for certain fighters. But somebody else, Valdez, he fall right in his lap,
Yeah, it's the top ranked weight.
That's that mumbo jumbo, man. But Shakur is going to definitely. I really believe he's going to style on him, man. I really like the way this young man goes about it, man. And you're right, though. That level is, he hasn't been up there, but I think he's ready mentally and physically. I think, he looks like he's primed and ready to go and shine. I just ready for him to shine, man, and get his name out there more. And because when I see this stuff that Ryan Garcia do, man, it's good for him. But it just pissed me off how it's just given to one guy. You got other guys out here putting in the work and doing the real, putting in the real mileage and not getting out the benefit out of it as much. That's really unfair to the fighter. A guy like that should be getting over a guy like that. But for some reason, he gets a pass and he gets the acceleration to stardom without ever doing anything. He gets to avoid a champion who's begging to give him an opportunity for the title. He won't fucking take it. But he's respected and he doesn't, man. I don't know. Yeah, I ain't rooting for Ryan Garcia, and it's just basically on
either. Like I said, man, Ryan Garcia can eat a dick for all I care, bro. It's like, you fucking clout chaser. Like I said, y'all get this dude a pass. It's crazy how when somebody want to say that Charlo's ducking, you get a million different videos and opinions on how Charlo's ducking Canelo or Benavidez or some shit like that. You get Gary Russell not fighting Devin Haney or somebody. Oh, Gary Russell duck, blah blah blah. Devin Haney duck, da 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 da. But you get somebody like Ryan Garcia who duck dead in your face. Canelo Alvarez, they duck dead in your face and don't nobody say nothing. You can hear a mouse piss on cotton in the church. That's how quiet it is, right? Stop, man. Hold these fighters to the same. If you got that type of venom for a black fighter, you should have the same type of venom for a white fighter or a Mexican fighter. Your favorite fighter, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. Y'all need to. That's what I said. Y'all wishy-washy like some goddamn females on a period sometime, man. For real. No, man. If it's good for one fighter, if you saying it's good for Canelo, it should be good for anybody else to change their mind. If you saying it's not good, it's not good. You should hold all people to the same accord. And people don't do that. That's irritating to me. Yeah. He cold duck. How you gonna call out Tank? You call out Tank in the public, bro. In the public. But wait, not just that. Why you got Devin Haney sitting in the audience? The man you supposed to be fighting, that's your mandatory. You the mandatory for Devin Haney. So not only do you disrespect Devin Haney by saying, okay, I'm not going to fight. Don't even bring him up in the conversation. You don't even want to address him. You go to Tank. You say, Tank, what's happening? Tank tell you, hey, what's happening? What's happening? You get that. So Tank give you your response back. Then here you come with that whole shit. Oh, well, I got to be the A side. But Tank say, wait, hold up. I don't give a fuck. A side you may be. Take it. I don't care. Right? Then you all of a sudden this Manny Pacquiao fight. We all told y'all that wasn't gonna happen in the first fucking place. Right? And then Manny Pacquiao tell you take your thumb out your ass. It's not happening. What you talking about over here? Right? Now you still want to talk about Tank when you got Devin Haney as your mandatory. And the crazy part is this, right? If Devin Haney wants to fight someone besides fucking Ryan Garcia, he has to get this ducker's permission to fight him. Because he's the fucking Mando. What type of shit is that? What type of shit is that? But you got Canelo at the WBC. Remember, they saying that Devin's not even the real champ now.
That's that mysterious belt that came out of nowhere that they just gave to Teofimo that wasn't fought for, but he received the belt. And we don't even know when, where, why, or how he got this mysterious regular WBC belt there's only been one guy with it, and it's Devin Haney. And now all of a sudden he got that one too.
The WBC is horrible, bro. Like I said, if I was a fighter, I would dump that belt as quick as they gave it to me, bro. Hey, they is trash ass, man. Like, how you gonna Devin Haney? Y'all, like I said, y'all treat that man like this, but y'all definitely ain't shying away from that sanctioning fee when he fight. I bet you that. I bet you he paying a champion sanctioning fee. I bet you he paying a championship sanctioning fee. But y'all gonna sit up there and say Teofimo Lopez is the real champ for a belt that he ain't ever fight for. Are you serious? Are y'all serious? And then you got Teofimo Lopez telling y'all that I'm a duck on Instagram. I'm the biggest duck in the world. Y'all don't understand business. I'm the biggest duck in the world. No, you a duck. You fighting Who the hell is Camboso? Who is that? It sounds like a baby kangaroo name. Who is this? Man, whatever, bro. Y'all can keep that shit, man. Y'all can keep that shit, man. Fuck them, bro. But man, he should be fighting Devin Haney. Somebody need to fight Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney is the goddamn boogeyman at 135. He's the goddamn boogeyman. He's Mary, Candyman, all of them. Don't nobody want to fight this dude. Don't nobody want to fight this dude. I don't know if they're trying to freeze him out. I don't know if it's because he's his own promotional company, but he signed with his own. I don't know what's going on. But if he's asking for smoke and nobody else is giving it, y'all ducking him. He's not ducking y'all. He's not ducking y'all. Right? Somebody need to go ahead and give that. I ain't gonna even say give him a shot. Give him some comp. Give him some competition. How about that?
Yeah, that's facts, man. He got the belt. Who ducks the belt?
Man, y'all an opportunity to fight a champ. But he can't get no fight, man. That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, it is.
That shit crazy.
Absolutely crazy, man. And they allow him that. I can't get it, man. And then he has two mandatories, and both mandatories duck.
Yeah. So he got a mandatory. What's his name? Fortuna, right?
Fortuna. He ducked.
Fortuna, yep. Javier Fortuna, who ducked him before. Right? Do your research. You know, Pops Haney proved that. You know what I'm saying? So he got Haney. So Haney got Fortuna and Ryan Garcia. And Teofimo Lopez is fighting Camboso.
It's crazy. How is that good business when that's the bigger fight? But he gonna tell people about business like he knows something.
Come on, man. You don't know no business, man. You mind the business that mind yours, Teofimo. Right? Mind the business that mind yours. Because no matter what you say, you ain't trying to see no smoke with nobody else. You ain't trying to see no smoke with none of them dudes at 135. None of them. Because to be honest with you, now would have been the perfect time for you to make those fights. Now, everybody's at home. Y'all could have pay-per-viewed it. Imagine Teofimo versus Tank. That's a pay-per-view fight. That's a pay-per-view fight. But you, how the hell Devin Haney, man, how the hell Devin Haney ain't a nobody and y'all saying y'all needed 10 million to fight that man? How he a nobody and y'all said Devin Haney 10 million?
Yeah, but they ate Keith Thurman ass up when he said he wanted 10.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, this
you go to Top Rank for a reason, man. You sign with Top Rank long term for a reason, dog. You sign with them for a reason. This is their modus operandi. And like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't set up Valdez versus Shakur because they got that NBF. Y'all know what it is. They got that NBF. Come on, man. Y'all don't see this stuff. Y'all don't see it. Tell y'all what's going on.
I see it, my brother. I see it.
Come on, man. Well, like I said, man, I don't know what to say about it. But Valdez did look impressive, man. Where he go from here? Shit, who knows? Where he go from here? Who knows? Like I said, he also the one thing I wanted to talk about was Bob Arum talking about Cambosos and Lopez making it go to purse bid so they can try to get more money. You know what I'm saying? Like they telling you everything. Bob is not trying to pay these dudes, man. Bob don't give a fuck. He like, yo, you gonna take what I give you or you won't fight. That's basically what's going on at Top Rank right now. You gonna take what I give you or you won't eat. That's exactly what it is. And like I said, it's a lot of these fighters, everybody talking about the big names, but y'all got to remember, it's a lot of fighters right now that's not eating, right? A bunch of these undercard fighters, the up and coming fighters, stuff like that, who was hustling from these other fighters getting, big cards. These guys ain't getting they ain't getting nothing. They ain't getting nothing. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, Bob, everybody keep talking, you keep hearing rumors and stuff from different channels about PBC. Bob is not playing about no money. He ain't giving, if you not taking what he feeding you, you not eating.
That's it. He ain't moving.
None whatsoever, bro. He don't care who you are over there at Top Rank. You don't care. You got to take you gonna take what I give you. That's where he at right now, bro. That's where he at. If Bob can't make his spread, ain't nobody getting no bread. You feel me?
He gonna eat first.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna eat first.
So that's what's going on at Top Rank. But like I said, I told y'all that like 4 months ago, but y'all don't listen, so it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
So y'all can keep blaming Bob, but like I said, y'all got to blame that fighter. Everybody, that fighter's the one who signed pen to paper to that contract. When we all know how Bob Arum and Top Rank do business, so how can you blame a snake for being a snake?
There you go. Got to be what he is.
Yep.
Man, yeah, that's some crazy stuff, man. Then, well, I guess what we got this week coming up, man. We got that fight you excited about, man. That the little Irish kid.
Who?
Versus the cook.
Oh, you talking about Canelo McGillicuddy? You know what I'm saying? Nobody worry about this dude, man. Goddamn, like I told y'all, I don't even think his hair really red. He dyed that shit on a monthly, bro. Canelo is not nothing nobody thought he would be, bro.
That motherfucker like a leprechaun for sure,
man, bro.
With
Canelo
with that green and shit. Don't tell me that motherfucker don't like he no damn
That's
Mexican.
crazy. Ain't nobody even talking about him, dog. He is crazy, man. Nobody care about Canelo versus Chef Yildirim. Who cares, bro? No one cares.
Hey, they try to build it. I heard some guys. Oh, hey, Yildirim says he's going for the win. He's going to go. Man, get the fuck out.
Man, Yildirim just going, bro. Yildirim just going. That's all he doing, man. Like I said, man, that fight's a waste of 36 minutes of my time, man. I don't want to see that shit. Fuck that shit, man. Nobody want to see that shit. Who the fuck is Yildirim, man? The fuck? He already got a fight signed with Billy Joe Sanders. That tell you what's going on. Fuck out of here.
Oh, man.
How you have a fight signed before I beat this dude ass? He might pull out a pistol and shoot your ass in the middle of the ring. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, they unified ducks and shit because
right.
Billy Ho been ducking like a motherfucker from Andre. Andre been on his ass. He duck all he can now. Oh, we'll fight. Yeah, okay, I'll wait for you. Yeah, you look bad your last 3 fights. Okay, you want to fight now? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. They got a lot of ducks in Europe, man. That shit ridiculous. Like who knew ducks can fall that far across the ocean? That shit is ridiculous.
Yeah. that Josh Kelly fight, man. Damn. That
shit. He got melted.
He backed up and shit at the end and shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, he done, man.
It's over. I'm telling you, man. But it's like I can tell everybody, bro. Like those European fighters, man, they good, but they ain't the same. We cut different, man. We cut different. American fighters just cut different, bro. And 9 times out of 10, when you go elite for elite, I'm telling you, the American gonna beat that ass, man. It's just what it is. It's different. It's just a different. We just cut different. It's just different coaches. We cut different. That's all. They not the same. They look the same, but they not the same. They not the same. But yeah, Josh Kelly. I mean, who rated him high anyway? Who rated him high? I didn't.
Hell no, I ain't rate his ass high. High what? Shit. On drugs?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Damn, so not no rank. You alright. You ain't worth being a high no ranking, but they like upset. Shit, I mean, why is it an upset?
Upset.
I'm like, who was upset that Josh Kelly lost? Let's do a post about that.
I'm like, thank you,
Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't. Like, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, man. But hey, good riddance to bad rubbish, man. I ain't worried about it. One less Euro bum we got to be hearing about from Top Rank and shit. Not Top Rank, but Dead Zone. Dead Zone be throwing their cards on at lunchtime. They be having tea and crumpets while watching the fights, man. I'm like, what time? What is y'all? I'm barely, man, on a weekend, I'm barely got my coffee in me and they playing fucking fights and shit. And horrible fights. That shit is crazy.
That shit horrible, dude.
Yeah, that was something. Man.
Valdez and Robert Easter, man, they showcased it.
Yeah, man.
You know
they made the night worth it. Yeah. Yeah, they make the night worth it.
I was happy to see E-Bunny really get loose, man. Like a few performances before, you know, I was like, man, he seemed like he drained or he not himself. But yeah, he was comfortable. He was real comfortable. And I was like, I was happy to see him moving and, you know what I'm saying, throwing combination, get in and out, dip, weave on the back, get back on defense. I'm like, okay, yeah, he boxing. Yeah, he getting
Bunny
it in.
Good, man. Bunny look good, bro.
But you know, this when at 140, he should have came here because I mean, with his height, I mean, he at least needs to be there, so he ain't gotta drain himself to get down to 135 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? 140 is more suitable. Even if he go to 47, he'd probably be even more deadly.
Yeah, man. I mean, as you get older, those pounds make a lot much more difference, you know?
Yeah. Is he how tall was he running? Like 6'2"?
I thought he was 6'1".
Yeah, I was thinking about 6'1" or 6'2". He got a little height on him.
You might be wrong though. I ain't looking it up. I'm just going off the dome.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like 6'1", 6'2", or something like that. I think he but yeah, he can definitely put on some more weight. He'd probably be more efficient. So it was a good performance, man. That knockout, I was like, man, Valdez, Lord Jesus, man, what? Whew. I watched that I probably watched this shit probably about 100 times. I'm not even gonna lie. I was just smoking, just like, God. I'm talking about just like a deer in the head. Like as soon as they see him and how they just pause. That's how when he got hit with that hook, his body was like, halt.
Mm-hmm.
Now drop. I was like, ooh, that's a bad. That ain't your average little hook right there. Mm-mm. Yeah, he cocked that joker back to the Underground Railroad because he dipped with it. And then it came up with so much force. I was like, oh,
it was
shit.
Sharp. Yeah, it was
He was
sharp.
laying on his back. I was like, oh, yeah, homie, he out. Like,
yeah, he had stopped breathing. He had stopped breathing for a couple of seconds, man. He was like,
yeah, I was like, yeah.
His chest wasn't moving.
I was like, yeah. Today, when he woke up, he probably was like, oh, shit.
Man,
my head.
Hey. He looked, man. Hey, he went out on his shield. He got nothing to be ashamed of, man.
Oh no, he probably. I'm telling you, like we talking about behind the scene, Rick. He probably preferred to go out that way because he went out at his own will. Nobody interfered with him. to lose the fight. He just got hit with a NyQuil.
Right. Good night.
Oh
Sleep.
Lord.
No, I mean, to me, what the mental aspect is that is like at that point when, especially through a war like that, and I know it's ugly, I know it's painful to watch, right? But that fighter in his head, he could like, okay, you know what? I gave my best. That man beat me. You know what I'm saying? At that point, you could begin to wrap your mind around the situation. But if you still get that doubt, that man, if the ref didn't stop it, if my corner didn't throw in the towel, you know what I'm saying? Then that's doubt you got to deal with and overcome. Whereas if that man, you know, it's a conclusion. It's just like life with us, right? Some fucked up shit happen if you a man. HAM, honor among men, right? If you a man and the bad shit happen, you get to it. And when you look in the mirror and you actually honest with yourself, you be like, man, that was fucked up. But you know what? It's over, right? I learned from it. Let's get going. Let's get back on the horse, right? That's what it's like. You know, hey, that man beat me. He stopped me. He outboxed me. Okay, now I know what I did wrong. I was there. I seen what happened, at least after I woke up, right? And now I know what to do to, you know, try to get past it and get better. That's what I'm saying. It's that doubt in that head. Y'all know how it go. You look back in the past and you reflect and you like, hey man, what if I'd have done this different? You know what I'm saying? Or what if I'd have said this or made this move, right? Yeah. That's stuff that really hold people back, you know, the what ifs, the shoulda, woulda, couldas, right? But with that type of performance from him and Valdez, it's final as it's done. You can get up, you know, once you're done, you can dust yourself off, accept defeat and move on, right? Fail forward.
That's facts. That's it right there. Yeah, so you got to reassess yourself and come back, man, regroup.
Yep, and start over, right?
Yeah. Start over. That's the way to do it, man.
But it was I think like I said, he never could get started against Valdez, man. He could never really get started. But like I said, I commend his recovery power, man, because the first time he got hurt, he hit him hard as fuck, bro, and he came back from that. So, I mean, he was in shape. That's the one thing I got to give him. He was in shape. Valdez did look gassed towards those middle rounds because he was trying to get him out there and throwing a bunch of haymakers and missing. And shout out to Valdez for getting his second win and getting back on the stick and getting him out of there. It was a great fight. It was a great fight from Top Rank. I ain't even mad at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. I'm a little messed up. I missed it, man. I was so busy with just worrying about AB, man. I was like, man, I'm right here. Hell, man, ESPN, I don't know. I already think, but yeah, just that. I thought I had it all figured out. Hell, that's a good one.
Right, everything went opposite the way you wanted to go last night. Me too. So.
I was like, what the hell going on?
Said, I'm just glad I ain't bet no money, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, you know, congrats to everybody in their performance that won last night, no matter how you did it. You know what I'm saying? AB, congrats on your performance, even though it wasn't the best. I hope you get better, but I already know Hope don't do shit. So I'm taking AB for what he is. Valdez, you got to. I think you and Shakur need to get in there right away. Why wait? You know, go celebrate your win, take it in, right? Go on vacation with your girl, come back and announce, hey, Shakur versus, you know, Valdez, get it popping, right? As far as Bunny looked great. I think Bunny should come right back because I mean he did catch damage. He got cut from a headbutt, so he had to get stitches. But as far as any hard work to him to the body or hard shots, he hardly took no shots last night, man. Like Bunny looked really good. I think that's the underrated fight of the night, man. Bunny looked spectacular. It was a very mature performance from him. Dude tried to, and the great thing I liked about Bunny, his corner was on point too. His corner was on point because the Martin kid was trying to bait Bunny to come fight, you know, on the inside. And his corner get him back on track. He was like, you don't have to fight him there. We're going to get back on his jab, and we can make this an easy night. And that's exactly what he did. He came back out, got back on that stick, got them feet working, and then started letting his hands go. So, Bunny, shout out to you, man. That's the way you should fight. Keep it simple, bro. That's my advice to you, Bunny. Keep it simple, bro. A lot of times, a lot of these fighters, it doesn't require no complicated math to get it done, man. You got the tools, use your tools, and, you know, get to the 12th round. If the knockout comes, it comes. It comes. So, Bunny, I think you got something. I think you found the formula, man. Just stick with it and work on your fundies, man. Everything else will take care of itself, bro. Everything else will take care of itself. But you look great. Your feet look great. I was really impressed with the way he wasn't able to corner you. Like I said, I don't know if he was trying to cut off the ring, but if he was, he couldn't do it against you last night. Your feet was phenomenal, right? Kept your head on a swivel. You look real good, man. I'm happy for you, Bunny. That was a great performance last night, man. A great performance.
Yeah, it's the only one I got right. Only one. Crap out.
Hey. I'm like I said, I'm wrong. I ain't ashamed to admit it. I'm wrong all the time, shoot.
Hey man, that's the fun of the sport, man. You know, so many possibilities, so many ways things can go. That's what really drives me crazy, man. When you get these guys on here that, you know, I done this and I've got this and I've done and I know. Like, well, come on, man. Everybody's wrong in this damn game. Ain't nothing textbook right all the time. It's always a fucking monkey wrench thrown in on that something. You like, damn, I ain't see that coming. Oh wow, you know, that's the sport. You know, but you get certain cats with big egos, man. That's like everything to them. You know, I trained fighters, I sparred, I did, you know, whatever be the case, and they use that as a shield. It's like that's automatically going to make them validated to be right every time. Man, ain't no, you know, you got guys on here that got multiple world champions could be wrong. This shit happen all the time. Yeah. But those guys don't have that type of attitude. It's always the other ones. You know, the guy. Yeah, me and this Mike, man. I guess I'm talking too much. But you know, the guys at the top, man, they over all that. They didn't work their way through all that. So all that stuff is beneath them. So they give you the real. Mm-hmm. You know, but you always tell that from a guy that like, oh no, I'm telling you, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that could happen. You got a point, but that ain't written in stone.
That's right.
You know, just like he was talking about yesterday about the older fighters and new fighters, which is a hell of a question that you raised, though, man. Because it's like Roy Jones, that ain't supposed to happen, but it happened over and over again. How in the hell you gonna be the man with no jab like that and got your hands way low like that? But somehow this guy with a jab can't touch you, and you just tear his ass up, working around the jab he's throwing at you. Man, you know, you can't train for that. You know, that's one of them anomalies that make the sport so great. You know, and when you want to put everybody in a box and this fighter and that fighter, and I'm telling you, this is what it's going to be. Yeah, well, you know, that's a theory until it's proven in the ring. You know, and everybody got theories. Even casuals got theories about who's going to win and why they think they're going to win. But ain't nobody know who was right till they get in the ring. Then when it happens, then he's, oh, okay, well, that's how it happened. Okay. A lot of times, two people be wrong about the fight. Yeah, this thing might keep, I don't know what that is, man. It like it got me on a time limit or something.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that was some good fights, man. And but who else fights this week? Did anybody know right off? I know we know about Cinnamon.
I think Canelo the only person that fight this week. I think Dutch Jones is the only one on the card. I don't know nobody else. I have to look into it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I feel like it's somebody else too. I can't. Yeah, I can't. He'll come to us, man. You know, we'll chop it up about it. You know how we do. There ain't no thing there, man, for sure. We got the watcher in the back waiting to come in. When basement can beam my brother in. Yeah, man. That was good stuff, man. But old Cinnamon this week, man. I just can't, you know. That's the only thing I hate about the sport, man, is when they want to turn the sport from a sport to a business. That's what's messing up the sport. You know, the business and the sport gotta have a clearly defined line, and they need to be separate. This side don't need to come over here, that side don't need to go over there. You know, that's why I like to. You know, where you have the purses where the winner takes the bigger portion and the loser gets the smaller portion. Mm-hmm. To me, that takes a whole lot of all the other stuff out. You're gonna want the big fights because the big fights gonna get the bigger purses. So fighters are automatically gonna go I want to fight that guy.
Mm-hmm.
The money there. And then it's not even going to matter about a title, because if it's a big fight that big fan bases want to see, it's still reason for the fight. Still reason.
Agreed.
You know, so hopefully we can get something like.
I don't know.
This thing here, man. Yeah, but yeah, that would be a great thing for the sport, man. Keep waiting for Al Heyman to take control of this damn thing. You need to hurry up and do it, man. For they try to take over this shit, make the sport a whole nother thing,
Man, like I said, you got to watch out for MTK and the powers that's in there, man.
Invasion.
When people over there can move money however they want, man. So it's like it's crazy, man. Like I said, but boxing is the wild west. So it's all and what's what. So
yeah, then we know what's to come if that happens, because we just saw what happened last February. It's more of that. You just turn the clock back to 1940s and 50s. Mm-hmm. Now you're gonna have mob fighters now, and you won't know who the best is. And then of course it's gonna be another Blacks Murderers Row with them guys over there that these guys over here don't want to fight over there.
Yep.
It's coming full circle again.
Mm-hmm.
Coming around.
Time just repeats itself, man. It's like,
yeah,
that's all it does. We all in a circle, so just our time. That's all.
Exactly. But this is why if Al Heyman hurry up and just lock it down and keeps it all in one, and because he's gonna have the U.S. boxing for a minute, and as long as he keeps that going right there, that can sustain itself through with everything that the MTK do, even if it does go around. Because just for that fact, those guys ain't gonna fight those guys. So anybody that's a fan of those guys, is gonna already have its own fan base, its own separate entity. So you both. We will be able to see more Earls and Bud fights like that. It will happen more naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get out.
It's going out again. They talking about Bud again.
Like, hey, don't y'all read that screen? No Bud Crawford conversation.
I know, man.
We talking about everything else but that. We ain't talking about Earl. We just pretty much chilling. We'd like to see Earl back in the ring. We know he's gonna fight somebody tough. Cool. We're talking about the stuff that's at hand right now.
That's it. You know what I'm saying?
We're talking about the topics that are hot and at hand right now.
Now think about this, fella. Now all the fighters been talking about June. You keep hearing June. Mm-hmm. And then Jamal said that Tank is gonna fight on his undercard. Now imagine if they had this kind of card. You had Jamel fighting for the undisputed against Castano, Tank versus Gary Russell. And then
I don't think that fight's happening no more. That's just a rumor. You want to say rumor?
I mean, you got to roll with me a little bit.
But I just want you to say,
it's a rumor. It's a rumor.
It's a speculation. It's a rumor.
Yeah, that's facts. The rumor. But just imagine if that come together and then Earl fights that night against Ugas, all on the same card.
It would be fire.
Damn! I gotta buy 2 tickets. I'm sitting on this seat and I'm gonna move to that seat. Depending on who fight and who win.
Yeah, it would be fire.
Yeah.
It would be fire. But like I said, I don't know. We just gotta wait and see, man. Hopefully everything gets back to some type of normalcy. Yeah. And we'll see then. Like I said, the kids about to be back in school here. March is almost here. So here in Minnesota, the kids go back to school March 1st. So if they got the kids out, I don't see why they still got the grown folks on punishment. So we'll see what happens. So
exactly, man. And then it's crazy because here in Texas they've been going to school.
Yeah.
And then they come out on the news and say that in April we should reach herd status or herd something. I heard the term, but I don't
herd know. Immunity.
There you go, herd immunity. I'm saying, wow, man. I mean, just look at how they look at us. I mean, it's reflected in the terminology.
Right, herd.
We like fucking cows outside.
Right, herd of sheep.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it just tell you to your face what it is,
Man, you just got to pay attention.
And then you get the immunization. Does now is it going to depend on which one? Because I mean it's 3-4 of them out there. What's the right one? If you get this one, oh, well, that's not the right one. You got to get this one now. Now you got to get man. I ain't going to that carousel. Hell with that.
I'm good. Like I said, y'all, you want to get a shot, go right ahead. I'm okay with it. It's your body, but I'm not putting nothing in my body. I don't know what the hell it is. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Big L. He says Rigondeaux versus Casemiro didn't Inoue. Thoughts? Shit, let's get it.
Versus who?
Rigondeaux versus Casemiro.
No.
Then Inoue.
Oh, Inoue, that's the fight I would want to see.
Yeah, but
Inoue.
They ain't gonna put him out there with that.
No, he had top rank. He had top rank for a reason.
Yeah, he ain't gonna get out there because he did already show Bob Ram he don't want to do that shit.
He had top rank for a reason. Like you go to top rank when you want to stay in business as long as you can, man. He ain't seeing no big names, bro.
Fighter protection plan.
Man,
you get to wear a WBO belt and not fight anybody. Right,
you get a belt and get to call yourself champion and not have to defend against any major competition. That's what you do at good old top rank.
Yeah, that's
what you do over there.
Yeah, man. But I definitely like to see Rigondeaux back out, man. He needs another fight, man. Them cats, it's hell to get somebody in the ring with him.
Man, Rigondeaux old though, man. He old. Well, he's still a talent. He's old in the game, and you know what I'm saying, sitting on the shelf don't help. Y'all know that. So
yeah, that's so true. Man, he out here in Houston too.
H-Town.
Man.
H-Town, man. Y'all supposed to be having 70s Tuesday. It's gonna be a party. Motherfucking Houston gonna be off the chizang. What?
Well, I'm with shorts and a t-shirt. I'm gonna have me a little glass of lemonade. I'm gonna sit there like that with some shades.
Bro, crazy, man. How you go from a once in a lifetime store in the summer in a week? That shit crazy, man.
Yeah, I know, man. That shit dropped. I mean, that man, that cold felt different, you know. And I grew up on the East Coast. I'm like, damn, this shit bone chilling like a motherfucker. Ain't even below zero.
Because you ain't used to it. That's why your body got acclimated to that Texas weather, man.
Man, I'm a Texan for real now. Shit, I done crossed over.
Yeah, man. I hope all my people, we that's down there again. God bless if you survive. God bless y'all. I understand. But y'all gotta the message is this: y'all gotta learn to stay prepared. Be prepared for anything, man. Get y'all a generator. If you got a house, get you a little solar array on the top of your roof. Those could cost you anywhere from $2,000 to, depending on how much power you want. But yeah, make sure you have a generator, some power. Get y'all a way to. What I would recommend is get y'all some water barrels. You could buy one of those blue water barrels at Menards or your local Fleeting Farm or whatever for like $30 or $40. That way you have water on tap, man. But shit happens. That's all I'm saying. It's better to be prepared to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it is all. So,
big facts. Yeah. Hey, shout out to my brother 503 Line too, man, out here in H-Town, man. He said he said the other day they didn't have that, he was okay, but they didn't have water yet. So a lot of places are trying to get their water straight. So hopefully they're getting it together for my brother over there. But it's getting better though, man. I mean, the roads now, the ice is gone.
Yeah.
So, that's better. It's just now we got to get. Thing here. Yeah, man. Basically got to come through here, brother. We got to put my brother Watch in here, man, because I don't know how long my mic gonna let me rock.
Right, Watch it. That's right. Nemesis, you're right,
man. Yeah, I think your mic got COVID. Send that joker back, saying some malfunction, and get a new one.
What you got? A USB mic, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, see.
Yeah, I think it's in this. I need a new cord, I believe, because somehow it fits. If it moves just a tad or however, even if it's shake, I think it make it kicks over or something.
Oh, okay.
I gotta probably stay off the desk a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Canelo this week coming up, man. No one gives a fuck. No one cares, bro.
Yeah. It's in the building.
Man.
They're watching.
What's up? Peace, guy. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I hope you guys are good as well.
I'm good.
I
Thank
was just
you.
listening to you guys talk. That Mike is your arch nemesis, man.
Watch out. What's going on, my brother?
Peace
What's going
watcher,
on?
peace watcher.
Peace,
What's
peace. Thanks for the link, Black Star, as well.
You know, anytime. Yeah, man.
But yeah, what's your take on the watch? I know you watched the fights this weekend, bro.
Oh man.
Here we
Jeez.
go. Yeah,
Well,
come.
just- I didn't watch I missed the Burchell. See, I fell into the same thing Black Star did, man. I was too focused on Broner.
Mhm.
But I did watch it back. I watched it because someone put it up on YouTube, so I looked through it, and yeah, that was a great fight. And credit to both guys, man. You know, they put on a hell of a performance, and I'll come around back to that and say something in relation to that. But yeah, man, Wilder took Brazil's soul, that's for sure.
You got it in a bottle with him, bro. It's still there.
Yeah, he's not the same. He looked terrible, and I don't think Otto Wallin looked that good either, to be honest, because he was losing those later rounds. That fucking uppercut was landing. I mean, I thought Joe Joyce was slow, but Brazil, he's got a new kind of slow now. You know, I mean, that shit is crazy, and I don't know, man. Like, I don't think the coach switch was much of a benefit either. Going with Abel, I don't think that made a difference. You know, he just needs to actually get in shape, because if he pressed earlier on, he would have won the fight easily. Because Violin's got one gear only, and when it starts to pick up, he gets tired and he fades.
Yeah, he got the wrong train. He paid the wrong dude, man. He should have got me because he ain't know what the fuck he was doing. He had nothing for him when he went in the corner, man. I mean, I'm looking like, come on, bro. What? I mean, every round, yeah. Just, go out there, just touch him in the shoulder, touch him over here, just touch him, and put the Vaseline on his forehead. Man, get this motherfucker out of here, man.
What about that eye? Man, at least he didn't do the Dubois knee. I'll give him that. You know, but man, you can't just walk forward. Yeah, you're walking forward, but you ain't landing. You know, you don't worry about hitting the shoulders, dude. Like, aim to land clean. That's how you get your man tired. But there's not much more to really say on that. I mean, he got in trouble. You know, that's his name. That's his nickname he gives himself. But he was in trouble, you know. And, you know, the Easter fight, I watched that. He boxed real good. I was happy to see that. That trainer in Martin's corner, he was giving him stick all the time. He was saying, you're not doing anything. You're not throwing feints and this and that. But, you know, you got to tell your guy how to do it, you know. There's one thing of saying something, but you actually have to explain, you know, it's simple. So, yeah.
Exactly, man. And all he did was criticize. He didn't give him no constructive instructions. He was like, look here, man. You're fucking up out there. Don't do like this no more. Do like this. Watch out for this. Try this. I mean, give him something tangible. So he just went out there with something, and it got ate up and spit his ass back out. Now give him something new to go.
Yeah, you went out.
I don't know, guys. I tell you, man. I'll probably have about another 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to dip, y'all. But yeah, man, this thing, I don't know. It's me, man. It's my nemesis, like you say. I'll be sitting here and a hand reach up, just grab me. Come here.
Jeez, man. Hey, man, Broner did not look good. He stunk the fucking. He looked bad, man. He looked bad. He fucking lost that fight. I'm sorry. And the guy wasn't even that good that he thought. Yeah. I don't know what his problem is. You know what, man? To me, it's just mental. It just is mental. Like, it's up there with him. You know, he doesn't throw fucking punches. And when he does, he doesn't even fucking fully extend sometimes. There were times where he hurt the guy, but, man, it's just a mental thing. And then afterwards, you know, he was saying, fuck Steve Farhood. And I found that funny. That was funny, to be honest. But
yeah, I didn't even hear that.
What the hell does the guy want? You know, like 1 minute it's at 140, then it's at 147, then he wants to fight this person at 140. I have no idea what's going on. You know, only he really knows because his corner is just a bunch of yes men. And we've been saying this since I've been saying that shit since like 2013. But he's not the same, definitely, since my diner. And that was a very long time ago as well. That was so long ago. I remember the footage backstage, you know, Floyd calmed down, this and that, and all that mumbo jumbo. But yeah, so I was gonna say about the Burchelt fight. So Burchelt should fire his team, right? Because the fight should have been stopped in the 4th round, correct? Isn't that the same shit they say for Wilder? He should fire Jay Diaz and all that. But shouldn't Burchelt fire his corner for not stopping it? You see? That fucking mic, man.
I ain't even touched the table. I'm trying not to touch it. It's a short here. Man, this is crazy. I'm about to give me a new wire.
What were you gonna say though?
Forgot now. I forgot that fast, bro.
Salute to TS Boxing, brother.
Tyrone in the building. What it do, my brother? I think I sent you.
He said he felt what did he say? I felt Brazil in the later rounds made Wallen feel uncomfortable. Wallen wanted to get out of there.
Yeah, he didn't want it. He didn't want it at all. I mean, you know, you doing homework, Tyrone? Man, get your ass on here. That homework should have been done weeks ago, man. Get off the podcast. I'm kidding, man. I'm joking.
Get your priorities in order.
Priorities in order. You see this boxing talk? This is the priority.
Right,
hit the like button.
Hey,
this oh man, Wallen ain't got to do shit in the division. He's not. Like he wants out, man. Like the gear, he got no other gear. If you fought Joe Joyce would fucking steamroll him. He'd beat him up. He'd just cut that dude off, and he'd beat him up senseless. You know, I mean, this dude's only claim to fame is the Fury win. He gave Fury a bit of a tough fight when Fury wasn't fucking cheating and doing all that mumbo jumbo. You know, see what happens when he doesn't cheat? He looks like shit. You know, when everything is natural, or as natural as can be, I can say, he looks crap. You know, he couldn't even capitalize on a cut on the eye. He couldn't even capitalize on that shit. I mean, that shit was, man. You got a guy that's got a fucking massive cut on the softest part of his eye, and you got 10 fucking rounds to capitalize on it, and you can't do that. And you're a southpaw, so certain shots are going to be there. I mean, I don't get it, man. But I mean, you know, even the Dillian White fight that got pushed back as well. That's in fucking Spain now. That fight. So not only training in Spain, but he's fighting in Spain now.
Do they have any drug testing in Spain? Is that...
Probably not, dude. They don't do it on the smaller level. I know that. They don't do it. It's in a British colony there as well. It's called Gibraltar, right? So that means someone's going to test positive. I can see it. I'm telling you. Someone's going to take something. Some fucking 1960s drug or something.
Yeah. This guy here, he's going to do that shit. Then he's going to come in with some funny gloves again like he did to fucking Oscar Reed.
Hey, you remember in the first fight, the Povetkin's team were checking the gloves, and Dillian White's going, man, you're being a bunch of bitches, he said. Like, stop checking the gloves, this and that. Oh, you don't want people checking your gloves now, huh?
Yep.
That's funny, that. Like, he got really offended. Like, he was not going to fucking cry, man. Man, that...
Man, checking gloves has become fashionable now. Yeah, everybody want to check gloves now. You know, after that Wilder fight, man. That you know, if you don't check gloves now, you know,
Check
You
the
ain't part of
glove.
the
It's
club.
the new wave, man. That's the new wave, man. It was a lost start. Now it's the new wave. Everybody want to check the glove. Flip them over. Turn them to the side. Let me squeeze them now. Yeah, you should have been doing that shit to begin with, fools. It's a boxing match.
I remember when Usyk fought Chisora, the wraps on the wrist, there was a piece sticking out. It was sharp. And David Hayes said, you need to redo that because if he throws like a hook or pulls away, you could cut someone's eye out with that. And then like Russ Abner just fucking like, he doesn't say a word. He's like, wait, what? Motherfucker, there's a sharp end coming out of his wrist. Cut the damn thing and redo it. You know?
There you go. There you
Jeez,
go, right there.
I mean, man, I'm gonna watch that fight. I'm gonna get up at 3 a.m. in the morning for that fight, just to see Dillian get absolutely barbecued again, like the sausage he is. Boom!
That
Like
shit
a pair of bongo
like
drums.
the Matrix. Like the Matrix and shit.
Yeah. Have you heard what this guy? This guy's the sorest loser ever. He's like saying, you know, he only hit me once. You know, I knocked him down twice. But it don't fucking matter because you got knocked out. You got knocked out, Dillian.
One and done.
One and done. Hey, the old man was able to take your punches and get back up. Next round, boom, you're on the floor, man, getting sizzled there. Like, how does the guy who's older and more frail out toughen and outman the younger, bigger, stronger, more youthful fighter? You know, but only Dillian White's whack career can pan out like that. You know, but like I said, he does that same shit because I was watching an Anthony Joshua documentary last night. That uppercut that he felt in 2015 at domestic level, at domestic British level, he's doing the same mistake at world level. So he's not fixed the mistake. So how the hell is he going to fix the same mistake now that he's refused to fix for over 5 years? You know, he ain't going to win this rematch. And if he does, it's going to be because he's going to clinch and he's going to lean and he's going to hold and do all that.
That's facts. That is big facts, man. I can't wait to see him get dropped though. Hold on, fellas.
Email, right? And brother,
that was underrated. Sound like. Yeah, he couldn't move Brazil. T.S. Tyrone. He couldn't move him. Actually, you know what I heard? I heard Chisora's looking for a fight in March. So I don't know who the hell he's gonna fight, but because he's running out of guys, he's for everyone. But maybe, yeah.
Put him in there with Louis Ortiz.
I was about to say that shit. I was about to say that because he's the type of guy that would call out someone like that. He ain't scared.
Yeah.
He ain't swerved anything in his life. He'll fight him, no problem, I think. But I heard Joseph Parker wins this month. Actually, I think he's fighting this week, Joseph Parker. If he wins, he's fighting Chisora. Maybe. But that doesn't make any sense, that.
I know. That's kind of crazy. That's just like to keep Chisora getting paid, you know? I mean,
yeah. He got $6 million. He got $6 million against Usyk.
Damn. $6 million?
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, hey, Eddie Hearn takes care of him. I got to give him credit, man. Keep him busy, keep him fighting. And more fights he wants, more fights he give him, man. That's good. I wish he did Devin Haney the same way.
Yeah, I wished as well. Yeah, you know what? Actually, like, Parker, he shouldn't go for Chisora. He should be going for fucking Joyce and Usyk. Motherfucker, you taking my WBO spot? I held that belt. That belt was mine, man. I'm coming for that. You know, I want my get back. You know, hell, he's been calling out Dillian White for the longest time. Dillian don't want that because look what happened in that fight. He headbutted him in the second round. He had no equilibrium the whole damn fight. He comes back in the 11th and 12th and he puts him on his ass and he's getting elbowed and shit. Dillian don't want it. That's why he's gone for older fighters because they don't possess that. But he got his ass knocked out. and he'll get knocked out again. So, yeah. But I don't know, man. We'll see if Parker wins as well. He's fighting in New Zealand or something.
Wow, man. Yeah, so that fight's this week too, huh? I knew there was some other fights this week with the, we know about the Cinnamon, but I knew there was a couple others.
The Leprechaun.
Yeah, man, that's him. He got me gold.
He's actually Irish. He just puts on a Hispanic accent to, make his.
Man, I tell you, he Halloween, he had everybody fooled up till he started talking. You wouldn't know no damn difference. You'd be like, damn, man, who's Irish?
Actually, I think he's related to Tyson Fury.
Wow, wouldn't that be something?
So, the Tyson's got the missing red hair, He's got the,
Yeah, Tyson Fury.
You don't want to fight Mexican fighters. You don't want to fight Mexican fighters. Oh, no. I don't want to fight Mexican fighters. No.
Unbelievable. I think a statement like that ought to keep you out the Hall of Fame. Honestly.
I think it should keep you at the sport. I mean, you don't want to fight someone that's Mexican? What if they're Argentinian?
Yeah, you get Devin Haney says no white guy can beat me. Basically a challenge, which basically is the whole foundation of the sport is built off a challenge. He put it out there. It should be a lot of takers. And that should be the proper response. No, he's eviscerated for that because all you need is one guy step up and whoop his ass, and then hey, you know what I'm saying? You shut his mouth.
Yeah.
Now this guy said, I just ain't gonna fight none of them guys. Cool. I mean, what the hell is this shit? It's cool. This is the fight game. It's just the same as and it's something I had to say. I probably wouldn't have said nothing like that myself personally, but I don't know, man. When you trying to make a fight though, you gotta pick it. And sometimes you gotta pluck the string. You don't gotta mean it. You just gotta get, this a means to an end. So I'm gonna pluck this string now and I'm gonna look around, I'm gonna make that vibration go out. Okay, now where they at? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you okay, it's time right here. Okay, I got my fight now. After the fight, hey man, look, I didn't mean I just did it just so I could set the fight up, whatever. People will generally understand that. But when you just sit there and say, I'm not gonna fight any of them, that's the most cowardly thing you can say in boxing. This is the fight game. This ain't the wait a minute, hold on. What day were you born? I don't fight guys that's born on Tuesday. No. What hospital? Oh, no. What room was that in? 1B? See, if you was in 1C, now if you was in 1C, I had to whoop your ass. But you was in 1B, I can't fight you. Yeah, I gotta take you off the list.
How many times a day do you breathe?
Yeah. You're 3 over my limit. I can't do that.
You got too much oxygen for me, man. You got better conditioning than me.
Yeah,
I can't fight you. I'll never fight you. No. Please stay away, Oh, man. The retirement plan, I'm telling you, 3 fights. A guy that high guards and doesn't throw good punches. 2 movers that don't have a lot of power. It's an easy road. Caleb's a wild card, but overall, it is the easier road out of any of them because you don't want to be up against Benavidez. Benavidez, you got to talk that shit to his face. No handshakes, none of that shit, like pushing at the way and all that.
Benavidez will fight his ass, and he don't want nobody that's going to fight his ass. He can say all the shit he want. You look how gentlemanly him and Kovalev was. Killer Kovalev. They shaking hands, taking pictures and shit. What the fuck is this? Is this a fight or a picnic? What the hell is going on? Then they get out there and Kovalev is.
How does he go from every jab he lands on Yard was like a fucking power shot? Hey. Like every power shot he landed on Yard was fucking sending his head back. This fight, he's just doing a fucking sparring drill. And then he's just on fucking jelly street, in the 11th round.
And that fight with Yard was so real. You didn't have to look at the fight. Just look at the crowd's reaction. They did not know what the fuck was going to happen. That's a fight. Right there. Not that shit with Canelo. Everybody's like,
Man,
Man,
that
that
shit was
was
funny as hell, bro. That shit was funny as hell, bro. Motherfucker, when he hit when he hit Sergio Cole, that motherfucker was like,
he posed first, and then he
Mhm.
looked around and said, "Oh, I'm supposed to be out."
funny as hell.
Man, that guy, man, just that he looked like a scarecrow on those ropes, man. The freaking scarecrow that a farmer puts out or something. But Canelo, not the only one faking heritage. I think Miguel Berchelt is Chinese. Oh, come on, man.
Oh man, hey, Triple G might be too.
He might, you know.
Triple G very well could be. They
What's
got
his vocabulary consist of?
Yeah.
Come on, these guys, and then big drama.
Guys.
You want to fight Jamal Charlo? Big drama show. Yes, big drama show with you on the floor. 9,
Yeah, big drama show.
10, done.
Tick, little punches. Yeah, man. He don't want no, like, I think that's a talking point that's not being addressed by a lot of people too. How GGG just skating under the radar, man. He ain't fighting nobody. Like,
because 160 could be popping like a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
And they let it be just. And, you know, you can't blame the fans for that. It's these motherfuckers up top. It should be pressure put on them. Nah, you wearing my belt? Hold up. Now, you ain't fighting nobody. I need somebody to represent my shit. You ain't doing it right. So I'm going to trip you if you don't fight one of these guys. That's what I'm doing.
He said, TS said Canelo not the only one faking heritage. I think Miguel Berchelt is Chinese.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He bagged him, man. He bagged him on that one.
Golovkin don't want the fucking. You don't want Jamal, man.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Right.
You don't
Don't
want that.
none at all, bro.
He's got to
None
walk
at
up to that uppercut.
Yeah. Hey, brothers, man, I'm going to have to dip, y'all. Hey, it's been cool, man. I want to stay a little longer, man, but I got to spend some time with the old lady, man, you know. And we'll get back at it tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, we got to cook tomorrow.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. But I don't mean to dip out on you, man. You know, we don't here for 2, but you know, I normally I keep going, but tonight I got some things to do. But I appreciate everybody, man. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
All right, man. Peace. Take care.
All right, my brothers. Peace now.
Yes, sir. We still cooking.
That's good, yeah. All right. Yeah, there's the private chat. Okay, cool. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I think Parker's fighting this weekend as well against that junior fight. I mean, he's got a... I think Tyrone in the chat will know more about this as well, but, man, Justin Parker, he should beat up junior fight, no problem. That's a fight he should win. Junior fight got dropped by a journeyman, you know? He didn't look good. He didn't look good at all. He's pretty slow as well, to be fair. You know, he doesn't really have much in his arsenal. You know, he just focuses on that big shot. You know, Parker's more proven. He's far more proven. So, I don't know, man. You know, and that fight's in New Zealand. I think Eddie Hearn's promoting that fight as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Fortunately.
Man, he's like everywhere.
Yeah, man. Like GGG, man. That dude, man, just skating under the radar. How you go from like one of the biggest names at 160 to like an unknown? That shit is crazy to me, bro. I mean, I know how, but how the media just lets you slide off without fighting nobody, man. Wow, just wow. The hypocrisy is just man.
Yeah, he
went to Metro chasing Canelo.
Mm-hmm.
Canelo's got an ending.
Now Canelo ain't got no times with him.
Man, Canelo beat him
for distribution. Now he's just using for distribution. Oh, okay. We got Coach Chris in the building.
Man, what's good, yo?
What's up, Coach Chris?
Man, what's going on, fellas? Man, Working here, man. How y'all holding up this evening, man? Everybody staying safe, warm.
Yes, sir.
How are you? How are you?
Man, we good, man. Up here in Maryland, man. We actually having like a regular winter for the first time in like 10 years.
Right.
So, even, like it's like people like, oh, it's snowing, it's terrible. I'm like, yeah, it's the Northeast, yo. Like it snows a little bit sometimes. So nothing like other parts of the country. So we're good. We're doing good out here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Can't complain, man.
Can't complain at all.
Yeah, man. This boxing, man. What y'all think of them fights last night, man?
Hey, man. What it was, man. Like I said, Burchell and Burchell, man. It was a great fight as long as it lasted, man. But fucking, man, Burchell.
Yeah.
He was ready.
Yeah, Valdez had the fight of his life, man.
I'm sorry. You see, I was avoiding the thing because I couldn't remember. It was like, yes, he was ready. He was a young lion with the tools to step up. So I'm not mad at it. It was a great performance.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like I can't remember the movie with Martin, right? Where he was like, he went back in time. He was fighting with this dude, and he was like bobbing and weaving and ducking. The guy was like, "Yo, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm fighting." He's like, "No, you're supposed to just stand there." It's like,
right.
No, I'm not. It's like they sold it like, oh, it's gonna be a Mexican war. Somebody didn't give Oscar Valdez the memo that it was gonna be the Rock'em Sock'em Robot Fest. He was like, nah, I'm really not trying to get punched a whole lot tonight. So it's a good fight, man. Yo, you seen your Eddie Hearn boy got his ass whooped, yo, in the afternoon.
Man, Josh Taylor got melted, bro.
Yo, I didn't even realize how bad it was. I forgot the fight even happened. Watch it hit me on the gram. Watch it was like, hey man, you see what happened? I'm like, oh, I forgot he was fighting.
Yeah, man.
See, you got confused with Josh Taylor and Josh Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. Yeah. Sorry, bro. I apologize.
Over there, they made them sound the same, but they ain't the same.
My bad. I'm sorry. Watch your game.
No. I'm talking about just the UK fan base. They were saying that this guy, you know, he's the next big thing. Fucking where? This guy makes several. He had a draw on Anthony Joshua's undercard in New York. He's too focused on looking good than winning.
Yeah, that was. I saw the replay a little earlier today. It was like, wow, he got his ass whooped. God damn. Like, wow.
He did.
I mean, the worst beating of the day was Brazil. My man Brazil was a walking bad last night, bro. Like, what the fuck? He's done. He needs to go ahead and hang it up, man. He got one last check. Invest that money wisely, my friend. You know what I'm saying? Gas station or something like that, go ahead and get you a Chick-fil-A franchise. That's a good investment. those seem like they, rake in the dough. But boxing fam, it's time to move on, yo. He was just, if he'd have fought somebody that could punch hard, man, he'd have got stopped real soon. He was so slow out there. And then your man Broner, yo.
Wow. AB.
Am I the only one thinks he really lost that fight last night?
Nope, you are not.
All right.
But he got the W. Like I said, he got the W. It don't matter how you get it, but I mean, like I was saying, man, AB, the old AB is what is gone. We wishing for the old AB. This is the AB we got now. So
it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just, it was so funny, right? Because I was watching it upstairs, and like my wife watching it, not really watching it. And then like they read out the scorecard, she goes, "Oh, 117. Oh, the other guy must have definitely won." And they said Adrian Broner. She's like, "See, this is why boxing is weak as shit, yo." And just went right back, put her headphones on her Kindle, and was watching whatever video she was watching. Like, man,
we got another guest. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, you good, baby.
I was just letting y'all know Clarence McClain coming in the building.
C-Mac.
Your ass up.
I'm sorry. I had the itis, man. I made some food, and after that, I fell asleep, man. I apologize, gentlemen.
Nap time. Night, nigga.
Man, working all day, man. I mean, I know for me, man, like my clients that I train, like the weather pushed everything back. So I'm training people today. I'm like, it was like I didn't want to be in the gym on no Sunday, but the Sunday, it's like it'd be empty on Sunday. I was like, it's actually all right.
Yep, get that work, man.
You know what I mean? Like 12 people in there, 7 of them was girls and little tights on. I was like, oh, all right. I might need to rotate Sunday to one of the days I work out. You know what I'm saying? Got that. But yeah, man, your man AB, bro. Does he have a prayer against Regis Prograde 140? You think? What y'all think of that?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Does he have a shot against Regis Prograde at 140 if he continue to lose weight? He looked dry. He looked like that weight cut hurt.
Yeah. That. Oh my God! Hey, listen to this. Man, if he listen to this, the only way Adrian can do that is if he go back, like I said before earlier, he go back to the gym right now, start cutting weight. He had to. If I was him, if he was to fight Regis, I would pull it what Tank did. One of them 12, 14, 15 week training camps.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it make sure that he cut weight, and then he still be able to work on his fundamentals and shit that we need to work on too.
Yeah.
But okay, listen to this. The trick side of that question is this: if he do cut weight and make weight, when he get in the ring, just like last night, we didn't see him throw his hands until the later part of the fight. After he realized that the guy didn't have no power. He get in the ring with Regis, a guy who got some pop behind his punch.
Mm-hmm.
Is Broner is he gonna unloose? Is he gonna take the safety off the clip, bro? That nigga got the safety on. He got the safety on.
Nope.
Is he gonna take the safety off the clip?
He a Glock with no clip, bro.
Like a high point. Like a high point.
And what's up with his trainer in there? Like, you doing good, you're not wasting shots. In the third round, he threw 14 punches and landed 2.
Mm-hmm.
In a welterweight fight. Like, bro, that's not enough output, man.
You want to know one part of my output on this too? Oh man, it's sad. Shout out to Mike Stafford, man. I ain't got nothing against Mike Stafford, but it's to me from on the outside looking in, and I said this a long time ago. It's like when your player don't listen to the coach, he even talks back to the coach. I just seen Broner years ago talk back to motherfucker Mike Stafford. I got it. What I'm doing. You don't tell your trainer, your coach, you know what you're doing. That's why he your trainer, your coach. Because apparently he's seeing something the fuck that you ain't seeing. And I say that to say this, Coach Chris. Some players, they lose their respect for their coach. And it could be, I'm not saying this is a situation, but it could be that maybe he looks at it like, well, I'm the one writing the check. I got more money than you.
Mm-hmm.
I got you here. You feel me? When it's the other way around, y'all both got each other there. So, I mean, if you go back to the Sean Porter fight, like when him just talking back to Coach Mike, and I said this years ago, like, man, hold on, man. Coach Mike ain't the one highly vocal. You feel me? He ain't too much of a vocal guy. So I think this is like, man, when he was with Cunningham, he wasn't doing all that talking. You feel me? I felt he should have kept Cunningham and Mike Staff because Cunningham was he run more of a disciplined training camp. But Mike older, so it's just like, he kind of give Adrian leeway.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have that energy for these young kids out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just, I just feel like a lot of coaches where they mess up at is they come across a situation and they change their coaching to the players, but they don't understand that that's the thing that's going to lose you credibility quicker than anything. You can't change up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can loosen up, but you can't change up. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, these guys don't like to run, so we're not going to run. These guys don't like to lift, so we don't lift. These guys don't like this and that in practice, so we're not going to do that. It's like, nah, man, we do the same fundamentals every single day, every single time. I don't care what you do, you know what I'm saying? And I think once you start, it's different, man. You got this guy as a kid, and all of a sudden he's grown and he's paying you. I can understand how the dynamic can get kind of messed up, especially if, it's not your personality to be that hard line, Sergeant Slaughter, Major Payne type of coach, that disciplinarian type of cat. Like, I do understand that, you know what I'm saying? But these young kids out here now, Broner's age group and the kids younger than him, they just different, man. You see that video of that kid that was arguing with Cam Newton, bro? Like, these young kids, man, I don't know who's raising them or what their mama's teaching them or what, but just, it's just different out here with these kids, man. And I feel like you're better off just holding that hard line and just like with Breland, man, like with Wilder, it's like if you felt like he wasn't being respected, man, it's time to dip. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go. You know what I mean? Like, you can't, I'm not going to be sitting up in here and you not listening to me. I'm just wasting my fucking breath. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's easy for me to say I'm not making that kind of bread with these boys, but I'd like to think that I would keep my discipline and my sanity, because how you supposed to stay sane coaching somebody that don't listen to you? So I don't know. That's a real good point, Coach. Right? Because if you look at the damn man, what's his name? Ronnie. What's his name? Ronnie what? Oh, Ronnie Shields.
Yeah, Ronnie Shields. If you listen to that interview he did, right? It was with Barbershop. That's one thing he said. He said, man, okay, you used to have both the twins. And he was like, what happened between you and the twin? And he was like, man, listen, everything we did clicked together. But when it came to fight night and when he got in the ring, he wasn't doing the same thing we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
He like, when we done worked on this, we worked on that, we worked on this and worked on that, and then we get in the ring, he doing something other than what the fuck we done worked on.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's not listening to me. He want to do what he want to do. He like, well, I felt it was just best for us to part ways.
Yeah.
He said it wasn't no love lost. I still love him. But if you ain't gonna listen to me and I'm your motherfucking coach, there ain't no use of us being doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Salute, we got Gary Walker in the building. Salute.
Salute, G. Salute, OG.
Salute, Gary.
Man, exactly. Like, life's too short for all that headache, man. Sitting there, you talking to him and he being hard-headed, man. Like, nah, man. Like, look. Like, I don't know how you sit there as a trainer and watch him in the ring, sitting there bluffing for 12 rounds, not throwing no punches, and you not in his ass. I mean, it just don't. It's like, what in the? It's like, we don't need to see that no more, bruh. Like, he don't need to be on Showtime. He need to be on Fox, Sports One.
Hey, Coach. That's one thing I said. Hey, Coach, that's something I said earlier. I said, man, listen, man, it wasn't nobody in attendance. The mics are motherfucking working. Adrian kept asking GT, his boy GT and Mike, did I win this round? Did I win this round? I say, man, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Man, the old Bronner Reign, man, he used to go back, man, give him some water, man. He said, I got it. I'm about to finish it.
Yeah, he was lunching. I can't 2 years of going there and dance with that dude for 12 rounds like that. And I mean, you talk about stealing a damn paycheck. That was about as lazy as a performance as you could put on in a professional, high-end, world-level boxing match. I mean, he could have finished that guy. He could have that guy. He could have finished that fucking guy. But he literally did not feel like putting out the output it was going to take to do it. So he just sat there and pot-shotted. After the 9th round, he picked it up a little bit. But still, I still had the other guy up by at least 2 rounds. Those scorecards were a joke. I don't even know, man. Like that was just.
Listen to this. Hypothetically just speaking, how would it have looked if Showtime, if they would have gave the decision to do, man, oh my God. If they listened, which I had, like I said, I had Broner losing, or at the worst come to worst, a draw. But if they would have gave that fight to the Puerto Rican, it would have been super ugly, man. It's already ugly for him, but that would have just been super ugly. It'd have been like, man, Showtime just wasted all they motherfucking money on these commercials. Right? You know what I mean? Doing all this shit, the return of Broner, return, all this shit, bro. They sent all these people down to your house to interview you, to talk your shit, all this shit, bro. Come on, that shit costs money. Advertising. They spend money advertising this fight, bro. That's why I say, man, this shit was paved in stone for him. You was supposed to come in here, knock this motherfucker's clock loose, talk your AB shit the right way, and go on. And guess what? Go hit the gym, come back, fight somebody a little tougher, clean their clock, build some confidence, get the fans behind you. Because, man, you said, man, you told a goddamn lie last night, AB. You ain't getting no goddamn 13 million, motherfucker.
Nah.
Fuck you out of here.
I don't know why he took his money on TV anyway. Ain't these people all in his pockets now? Like, I don't get this character, yo. I don't understand this Jack. I don't understand this Joker. You know, it is what it is, man. You know, maybe his next fight he could fight Ted Cheeseman or one of the, you know, you think he can get he needs a softer touch if we're gonna ever see him stop anybody ever again.
Look at that. Watcher said he got 800K. He still owed shit. Motherfucking 35 more of that. He owe her 835.
Yeah, I can't believe he.
You see how you had cap, bro? Adrian, you forgot it's Google out here. Weekly Media. Motherfuckers look shit up.
Man, I think man.
You ain't even get an M. That nigga just stunned, man. He put the 10 on the 2, man. He put the 10 on the 2, not the 2 on the 10. He put the 10 on the 2.
Never underestimate the predictability of stupidity, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just he might be a decent guy, I mean, outside the ring and a talented athlete and all that, but he obviously ain't very bright, yo. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, what can I say?
Yeah, we know that watching.
What can,
He told the world that bullshit. That was just a goddamn lie. He was high capping for Brian Custer.
Yeah. I actually missed that part of the interview, man. I was like, man, let me put it on a Shaft movie or something, man. Get my mind off this craziness, man. What y'all think about this fight? These fights coming up this week, yo.
What we got?
I think we got Junior Fa. Is Parker and Junior Fa watching?
Oh yeah, Parker.
Junior Fa and Joseph Parker fighting.
Yeah.
That'll probably be earlier in the day. That's out in Australia, right? So that'll probably be like 1 o'clock out here.
That's on the zone, ain't it?
I am not sure. I'm thinking so. I know how I'm gonna watch it though.
Right.
Not on the zone. I think it's on the zone. The zone got the other fight. What's his name? The sparring fight.
Canelo.
Yeah. Little Cinnamon versus Avni.
He called him Little Cinnamon.
Cinnamon versus Avni, you know what I'm saying? And then I think Darrell's fighting Anthony Darrell's fighting, and I think they just named it what's the word for the WBC? They just turned it to an eliminator for that 168. So I guess the winner of that fight is supposed to be a mandatory for the WBC 168 title that Canelo has. So Darrell's fighting some Davis guy or something like that, Joe Davis.
Oh my God,
something like that. If they ever decided what they're going to do with that Joe Smith fight, that was a COVID postponement, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what they say.
Yep. I ain't heard nothing about it though.
Ain't nothing came back with that. Actually, I was actually looking forward to that fight a lot, man. Light heavyweight's a really good division for action a lot of times, man. And, since Bivol, it seemed like, when was the last time Bivol fought somebody? Like 2019, maybe?
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, I got to dip, y'all. I got to go pick up my wife.
Hey, Ricky, I had a question for you, an IT-related question for you.
Yeah, shoot it.
Yo, real quick, man. So, like, for my Wi-Fi, I want to get a plug. I saw it on Amazon where you can, like, you plug your, like, I got a Wi-Fi router on another floor.
Yeah, you talking about a repeater?
Yeah, like you plug it into the wall and you plug the router in there, and then you go to another room and you got the other piece that goes to it.
Yeah.
You plug it in the wall and then the Wi-Fi. Is that any good? Does that work?
It's all depending on what brand you get. What type you're trying to buy.
Whatever's the best one that'll work.
I would recommend a Linksys.
Linksys,
yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay, that's the L. The Sys is SYS, right? Linksys.
Yeah, LINKSYS. Where your router at? It is upstairs or downstairs?
It's upstairs.
Okay, yep. You got the right spot.
Yeah,
you always want to put your router on the highest level in your house.
Really? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. That's all we got. It. All right. Bet. Yep. All right. Sweet, man. I've been meaning to ask you that, man. Thank you, sir.
No worries. Yeah, I got one in my house, man. It works fine.
Oh, beautiful. All right, beautiful. Bet. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna order that tonight, then.
Yeah, Amazon's your friend.
Oh yeah, we getting that tonight. Bet that up. Appreciate you, baby.
Hey, no worries, man. Hey, y'all take care of yourselves, man. I'll holler at y'all soon. I just gotta run. All right, peace.
Basement boxing talk. Then there was 2. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all get into Wilder and Fury at all? Oh, looks like it's just me. All right. What happened to I can't see the chat, man. Where's the chat, yo? Only can see the privates. Where the regular chat, yo? I'm sorry, y'all. I would answer some questions and probably with y'all. I can't check out this chat right now. Let me see if something's wrong with it or something on my end. Hope everybody's having a good evening, man. Having a lovely Sunday. Getting ready for a big week of executing, knocking out goals. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, watch it, man. I can't see the public chat. I only can see the private joint. You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Yeah, man. I was seeing some of this coverage here about Wilder and Fury. It's looking like Eddie Hearn getting tired of, you know what I'm saying, lying to everybody. I think he's running out of lies real quick, you know what I'm saying? Talk about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 8 weeks. Looking crazy. Oh, there you go. What's going on, champ?
Yeah, I'm in. The Fury's not fighting Joshua next.
I'm just like, I mean, AJ is supposed to be the main man. I'm just like, why he's sitting around here waiting for other people to make moves? Like his
Nothing's
career
happening.
waiting on Fury.
Nothing's happening. That's why.
He can't. That
This
would be
fraud.
so, look, bro.
This fraud will take the fight with Wilder or retire.
I think he's gonna retire, man. I mean, he's been literally. I mean, this is since October, right? Because October is when he came out with the whole "I'm moving on with my career" mess, and then Wilder came out that week. Like he dropped his info on like a Tuesday or like whenever he was talking about, and then Wilder dropped it like that Saturday. There was a fight that weekend. I don't even remember who was fighting, and then it was like that's when he came out with the video. You know what I mean? Putting everybody hit with what happened. So October, November, December, January. That's 5 months of trying to get out of a fight, man. And you in mediation, man. I mean, I could go another month or two, and then arbitration. You know, judges don't work around the clock, man. They're gonna put an hour or two into this and be like, "Oh, we'll see it." They're gonna take long weekends, man. It's gonna take forever. So, I mean, I don't know how courts work over where you at watching, man, but over here, man, like just to get a fender bender situated is gonna take minimum, unless you just gonna be dumb and just gonna take whatever they try to offer you. That's a minimum 12-month deal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking 12 months after you finish like dealing with your injuries. So yeah, man, like this is a very, very large thing. They try to cut him out of a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
It could go to June.
Oh, easily could go into June. And I mean, Fury's just getting fatter and fatter. Oh, it's apparent now how Fury. It's apparent now how Fury lost the weight, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but you know what, man? He took the fight in 2018 because there was a built-in excuse. Oh, you know, I wasn't in the best shape and this and that. Well, you took something to get rid of it.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he did it. He did. And I mean, you know, when you gotta, like, the best way, and this is anybody out here listening, man, the best way to lose weight, you gotta build lean muscle mass. Because that lean muscle mass is gonna burn fat and it's gonna burn calories when you're not even exercising. It's gonna burn calories when you're sitting at home on your couch after you finish exercising. So you can tell, like, with him, even though he went from like 400 plus pounds to say 256, he really didn't drop, like, he didn't really gain muscle mass. He just got skinny fat. You know what I'm saying? So then he's skinny fat. He fights Wilder. Then he comes back around. He fights Schwartz. He fights Wallin. Then he, you know, gears up. Then he gets up to what, like 280 for the damn rematch. Heading, I mean, he was looking buffed out somewhat. You know what I'm saying? And now it looks like he hasn't. It's a year later, and he looks like a fat slob. So, you know, I'm just, you know, his body, his health after like his career is over, it's gonna be in shambles, man. You can't do your body like that, you know. Your kidneys, your liver, your heart, your organs, just doing terrible things to your body, taking all that poison, man. So I hope he got some like mutual funds and fun set for them kids, man, because you know he's yeah, it's gonna be a rough road. It ain't gonna be fun when he's like 55, 60, you know. Stuff starts shutting down, you're gonna abuse it forever, you know. I don't know, man. So where do you think Eddie Hearn goes from here, man? Like it's looking like he's got two fighters, Usyk and AJ. Everybody else, it's like you know, what gives, you know?
That's next. There's mandatory, and they weren't. It's Drew. The WBO, they haven't had a mandatory defense at all since he won it in March 2018. The last mandatory defense for that belt was September 2017.
Wow, yeah.
So they got away with it. Eddie Hearn went against the court system. When Joshua was meant to fight Ortiz for the WBA mandatory, they went with Pulev instead. And then Ortiz ended up failing a drug test as well. So it was kind of there were two ways that fight didn't happen. But the first instance of why it didn't happen was because Eddie Hearn went against the court system. That's how sanctioning bodies they follow a court system. They're binded that way by law. But, you know, Hearn has found a way, and now with Usyk, he's got to do it. And that fight would be big in the UK. That's a big fight in the UK, but it's not as big now because of the lockdown. So they're in a situation where one of their bigger fights can't really take off. But you're taking this fight because it's Drew. You're not fighting Fury in Oman or wherever else. You know, Usyk's going to come over here and get stopped because he's not beating Joshua. So that's next. That's the next fight for Joshua, you know. And they're trying to get Chisora a fight of some sort. And they're keeping him in the loop because if Usyk pulls out, they're just going to get his ass in there. Because Joyce is with Frank Warren. And, you know, Chisora is a big name in the UK. So, yeah.
My bad.
Are you good, baby? Nah, man. Man, it's just the UK boxing scene. You know, when you build, that's the thing, man. When you build something up on hype and not much substance, it's only going to take a matter of time, man. Only takes a matter of time. And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Wilder is, you know, he's training one way or another. I don't know who he's training with. I was thinking of who his coach could actually be, you know, but no one really knows who he is. But, you know, at the end of the day, Fury's going to have to get in there with someone that's tall and quick, hard to get a read on. And Wilder only needs to make small adjustments. You know, obviously you don't get drugged. You keep your circle extremely small, and the fight isn't over when he knocks him out. The fight is over when you get out of that state, because there's going to be people offering you drinks, people wanting to shake your hand and have something on their fucking hand, you know, with some kind of substance that kind of frame you for some failed drug test. He has to be careful. The moment he gets to that state, wherever the fight is, the fight starts then, because there's so many outside factors he has to be careful of, you know. And the only guy that should be with him is his coaching team, his bodyguard, and that is it. No one else. We can't have anyone else around, you know, because, you know, he's got to get this one. You know, this is get back, and when you deal with someone like Fury who's that big, you just got to beat him up. You got to beat his body up. It's that simple. You know, just take the fight out of his soul, because he's big, he's hittable. You know, so yeah, but he has to fight him, or he'll just retire. Because I guarantee you, you know, Anthony Joshua, if he tries to fight Fury, he's not getting it. You know, he's got Usyk next. But you hear Joshua, you talking about Fury, you know, maybe he gets distracted. Maybe he loses his next fight, even though I said he wouldn't. Maybe you never know. It's a whole mess. It really is.
I think your boy Fury, I think he's done. I think he's going to retire. I really do. I just get a weird feeling from him. The energy is just I mean, how are you the heavyweight champ? I mean, AJ already carried it type weird. That's just kind of how he does it. He kind of goes, he fights, and he just kind of goes into a hole and doesn't come out, you know, for a while. And the pandemic can kind of exasperate that. But Fury is like nothing to say, nothing to see here. And like for somebody that finally got the WBC belt, who beat up Wilder the way he said he was going to do it and then did it, and then just nothing. Something's really wrong with this cat. And they could talk about how this and that, the third. How many more shams is he going to be able to pull, man? How many more times is he going to be able to juice up and take drugs and get himself ready and then fight? You know, it just doesn't seem like it's something that's sustainable, man. And he is over 30 now, you know. We'll have to see.
It's funny because Wilder's getting old as well, you know, and he's gonna have to take care of himself as well. What else is there? I'm just trying to check for some news as well. But yeah, Tyson's 32. He'll be 33 this year. But you can't tell me that this man is gonna have a fight placed in with AJ this month, and then they're gonna fight in May or June. Anthony Joshua is not going to. Well, one, because they're in court, so they can't do shit. But another thing is, Anthony Joshua is not going to agree to a training camp that is that short. He needs the full 12 weeks. He did a 14-week camp once. He's not going to go for an 8-week or a 6-week camp. So unless they plan on doing the fight that soon, they're not having it. They're in court. You know, Fury disrespected the judge, from what I heard, which means that on his side, it's not going to look as good.
You mean he disrespected the judge like by what, like speaking out, or you mean like disrespected the judge like actually in the proceedings, like
dismissing, like just dismissing it, like fuck it, like, you know, like I don't give a shit kind of attitude.
He did that to an American judge? He crazy as hell.
Yeah, well, he does what he wants at the end of the day. That's the type of guy he is. When I followed him at first, you know, he always said things. This man says some terrible things. But again, you know, like I'm seeing people just convinced that this Joshua fight is happening. It's not. You know, he's, you know, it's not happening. This is what people got to get through their head. You know, I'm telling you, the two most likely scenarios: you will fight Wilder or you will retire, and you will never be seen again. Because either you're that scared or you can't be bothered with it all. Because we know that he's one way 1 minute and something else the next. But like I said, you know, he had years to take this fight, and he took it in this latter half of his career, you know, where he had a built-in excuse. 2013, this could have happened. 2014, you know, if he stayed on course in 2016 and won the rematch against Vlad, we could have got Wilder Fury, but we couldn't. You know, he's messed a lot of things up. He's holding up everything. You know, Wilder is waiting, and he wants Fury. You know, he wants him. And Joshua's going to have to do a mandatory. And you've got White and Povetkin in Spain. Did you hear about that?
What happened? They changed the venue?
Yep.
What? Hold on 1 second. I didn't even know that. Because I know they moved it back, right?
They moved it back and they changed the venue.
Because wasn't it supposed to be in like Cyprus or Gibraltar or some shit like that?
Yeah, Gibraltar. It's there now.
It's in Gibraltar now.
Yeah.
You know, they're just trying to have events, man. I you know what? The fact that they're trying to sell Povetkin and Dillian White is some sort of major boxing fight. It's just like, wow. Like, you're really scraping the bottom of the barrel, bro. Like, that's a pretty, I mean, you're talking about two juice head heavyweights, man, that are, one's old and never was really a whole lot of anything. And then you got Dillian White, who's a big ham sandwich. And you're putting it on pay-per-view. I just, wow. It's just remarkable to me. Remarkable to me. You know, how, oh, come on. I was winning the fight. I had him hurt worse, despite the fact that I got stretched out of the fucking ring. Like, the fuck out of here. Crazy. These guys are crazy, man.
Man.
I see what we got in Stars down there, Basement Boxing Talk. I see what we got down here in the Stars. I see it down there, bro. I'm not gonna say anything.
Go ahead, brother. You got something to say? Go ahead.
I'm just gonna say I hope that him and Sean Porter can make it happen. I want to see him in that fight. I do. I think he beats him. I think it's a good fight, though. I think it's a hell of a scrap.
Hey, they say styles make fights, and man, that would be one hell of a fight.
I would like to see.
That's why I sit up here and pinching the other day, man. I was talking shit, and I said, man, why would they only offer Sean Porter motherfucking $1 million? You feel me?
Right.
Why the fuck they ain't offering? Why they ain't coming in with at least 2.5, 3 million? $1 million, man. Fox probably giving that to him for announcing. You know the talk. Hey, you know fighting game. Most of the time he's not biased if he ain't talking about Earl.
He got kick out percentages to people. I mean, his manager's gonna get, his solid 5%. His trainer gonna get what, 10, 15. The tax man gonna need some. Now you talk about a purse instead of like, how PBC do it. So tax man really gonna hit you over the head. So it's like if you're not gonna, it's like, what do you want? Do you want a W-2 or a 1099? Like, oh yeah, I want the 1099 all day. You know what I'm saying? Just give me the cash. I'll pay the taxes. You know what I mean? I'll figure that out. Just, what I'm saying? They talk about getting a W-2 from Bob. They're gonna hit you over the head with them taxes. Like, bing! Like, he ain't been hit over the head with taxes like that in a while, feel me? So
Did you hear about Broner a few months ago? He had $8 in his bank account.
Listen, that was just one bank account. Watch it.
Bank account, man.
Watch it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, he needs to. Word. Listen, this is what Word is too. Word is, and this is maybe why he's saying he said what he did say. Word was, Al never gave him all his money from the Pacquiao fight. He held on to it. He held on to it, eh?
He held on to a large percentage of his money.
Maybe he agreed to that. Did he ever think of that?
I mean,
because Al Heyman doesn't do shit. Al Heyman doesn't do shit.
It wasn't. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that Al was robbing. No, he did it to be looking out for him.
Yeah, like Allen Iverson's manager did with that Reebok money.
With the Reebok thing. Like
Now
you say, I'll say I ain't nothing but a financial advisor. That's what he called himself.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's part of what Broner was talking about too. Like, I believe Al held some of his money for him. Like, man, listen, I'm not about to give you all this Pacquiao money. You go out here and blow this. No. I'm looking out for your best interest. Until you ever get back in the ring or hey, whatever, I'm holding on to some of this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. He ain't wasting that.
You know, and I tell you, for a grown ass man, like, you know, someone is, you know, who I mean, honestly, man, like, no one has a bad word really to say about the man, Al Heyman. I could see him being like, look, man, I'm doing this shit for your goddamn kid. I ain't even doing it for you, Adrian. You got kids every goddamn where. And I'd like to make sure that at least these motherfuckers got a roof over their head and can go to school before you fucking blow the money on, you know, weed and Hennessy and tables and strippers and all that type of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So probably the best move for him.
Man, Wilder said that Al Heyman is like, he gives life advice. He's someone there to talk to a lot. He asks how family is going, and he's got a huge stable, man, of huge superstars, and he's doing that. But like I said, you know, if he's holding it, it's for that reason, you know, to look out for his best interest, because, you know, he's not the type of person to fucking just give money out and waste it on people that can't use it and save it and invest it as well. Danny Garcia, he loves Al Heyman. You know, I've heard the way he talked about him. These fighters are love him, man.
Hey, watch it.
I would do the same thing.
Hey, watch it. Let's be serious. Let's be real. Everybody that Al Heyman fuck with love him. Hey, they come out there and praise him before they even praise God.
Yeah,
I like to thank Al Heyman.
What did Luis Ortiz say? He's like, if Al Heyman called me at 4 a.m, was like, yo, I need you outside, yo. We gotta bury these. But I'm gonna get my shuffle, yo. Like, no questions asked, bro. If Al needs me, I'm there, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of men like that, especially in boxing, but there's not a lot of men like that, period, that'll actually, like, legitimately, like, look out just for the sake of, like, looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? Because most people just be like, man, fuck it. Yeah, I paid you your money, champ. Like, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I can't think for you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, those few out there that really care, it's good to see, man. I just wish they would be a little bit more ruthless sometimes, and really, you know, because they could get top ranked. Now that's the thing, right? I mean, this guy Al Heyman is a freaking super genius. You know what I'm saying? Apparently a highly intellectual individual. So I don't know what his end game is. He might have an end game in mind, feel me? But I just feel like he could just, if he just kind of pressed it a little bit, yo, he could have top rank in Matchroom. He could be running boxing in the US. But then again, does he want that? How does that leave him? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just have to wait and see. Wow, that's a sharp brother in that suit right there, boy.
Oh, yes. Hey, salute underrated.
Underrated.
What's up, y'all?
I'm about to go. That's what's up. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Black Star.
Black Star said Eddie Hearn about to put a bid on Theo Fan and Cambosa. Huh?
He said what? If he wins.
That's what he just put in the chat.
He don't have time to do that. He needs to get Joshua back in there. Who the hell does the UK have now? Who the hell does Eddie Hearn have under his stable? He has Joshua and who the fuck else? He's literally got
who,
no
Eddie
one else.
Hearn?
Eddie Hearn.
You said who he got in the UK?
Yeah, like who's he got in the UK?
Yeah, he got Joshua. He got what? Dillian White, don't he?
Yeah, but again, he didn't have people that can draw because the only people that can draw is Joshua. I mean, Dillian White's selling 200,000 pay-per-views for 25 pounds against Povetkin. And with Dillian White out here saying, "Oh, I do bigger numbers than Wilder."
That's a joke.
Man, that dude's scared. He's such a scaredy cat, that guy. He's such a scaredy cat. He met Al Heyman, but he didn't want to have anything to do with signing with him because he knew who'd be next.
That's true.
You got fucking Ortiz, right? Because you wouldn't put him in there straight away with Wilder. Ortiz, then Wilder. Or maybe you get Washington or Martin, because, you know, he avoided Martin back in 2017. You know, he could have fought him, but he chose to fight Hellenius instead. I don't know, man. But the guy that to me, dude, Teofimo is really bad. Or Teofimo, whatever his name is.
Oh my God. Teofimo.
Yeah, you mean Chino Falco.
Yeah. He's scared of Tank because he ain't even getting asked about him. And he's fucking bringing his name up and saying, "Oh, well, you know, the fight." Nah, dude, like, you should be fighting Devin next, you know? But you don't want it. You want to fight Gambosos, who struggled against a featherweight. You know? Easy fight for him, that one. You know, but Tank, he don't fuck around. Actually, Tank's moving up, I heard. Did we hear about that?
That's what I heard too.
He's fighting a champion now. I forgot his name. Mario Barrios or something. But remember when Teofimo said, "I'll move up and I'll fight at 140"? Well, someone might be doing it before you. You know?
Bro. Unbelievable.
Man, it's in a bit of a mess now. Like, even the weekend, the fights weren't that good. Bichelle was a good fight, right? But the rest, terrible. You know? It was just a bad weekend for boxing, in my view. You know? I mean, man, that was bad.
And the way how
what's
Josh
coming up this
Kelly,
week? What did you say? You go ahead.
and the way how Josh Kelly got stretched out.
Yeah, that was bad, you know. And he didn't listen to his coach either, man. Adam Booth. He didn't listen to his coach. He said, "Just move and win the points. You know, don't
He went all right.
don't stay on the inside." And what's this dude do? He goes on the inside, and he gets floored because he thought about quitting. You know, when he leaned, I don't know if you saw it, but he leaned down, and it was like, you know, "Can you hit me one more time so I can go down?" sort of thing. Like, "Can you help me quit?" You know.
Watch it. That's all. He did. Though. He's like, "Yo, please." He was like begging him, "Please, I don't want to be here. Please, come on. I'm making it easy for you."
He did.
Exactly.
He was like, I mean, I really don't want to be here.
Right.
Just fuck me up real quick.
No, you're playing too much, man. Just hit me.
He rehydrated too big. He didn't cut weight properly. and he got way too big. And so when he got in there, he couldn't take the body shots. He kept smiling and everything. Yeah, well, you're losing. See, he was winning that fight for like the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And he got overconfident. And he paid the price, you see? And he's now come out and said, oh, no, why is no one talking about the vein in the back of my head? What do you mean? You lost the fight, dude. You got beat. You got beat down, man. And we got Nigel Benn's son ringside wanting to fight you. Now that's gone. That hundreds of thousands of dollars now gone down the drain.
What you know, Josh Cole, what you telling people when homie was hitting your body, you was grinching. What you just say that?
No, he won't take the loss. Well, you know, he didn't like the thing that for me is I'm glad Adam threw the towel in because I've known Adam for a long time. I've seen him, you know, in the sport. I remember when he was with David Haye and David Haye fought Chisora when he was giving Wilder advice, when he was sparring, when he came over to England, and that was bad. You know, the UK took another hit, you know, a big one, because Kelly, you know, he was an Olympian as well. Actually, let me see, Josh Kelly. Was he a gold medalist as well? Let me see. Bronze medal.
Well, he medaled.
He medaled, you know. But he can't fight on the inside. He's never learned it, and he was just pushing him back. Like he didn't know what he was doing in there at all. It was crazy.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. Do y'all think that sooner or later that the UK fighters stop taking L's? You think they're gonna be leaving the UK and practice somewhere else? Do you think?
I think that the guy that is holding it up the best, that is representing the best, is probably Anthony Joshua. Lawrence Okolie, and that's it. And that's a cruiserweight and heavyweight. I think that, you know, I don't think many fighters are going over to the US for whatever reason. They probably want to stay at home because the family is there. Yeah, I look, there'll be a better breed of fighters coming. Oh, sorry, Joe Joyce is representing pretty well. Josh Taylor is representing pretty well. But, you know, I think those four, they're doing a good job. You know, as much as I criticize Joshua, he does a lot for his community. He does a lot for his people. He does a lot for the troubled youth. That's an important thing. And I admire that. That's a really good thing. Lawrence Okolie does the same thing. He was working at McDonald's. He was obese. And now he looks like a big Tommy Hearns. You got Josh Taylor, who, you know, he's a bit different. He's done some pretty bad things outside the ring. Some really fucking bad things. But performance-wise, he's proven. And Joe Joyce, he's another guy that's coming up. You know, he's storming through the division. He got rid of Daniel very quickly. But I don't think these fighters... Oh, Joe Joyce actually does have a trainer in the US. Ishmael Salas, the Cuban guy that trains Yordenis Ugas. So he's made a step over to the US. So I guess that answers part of that question as well. He trains in the US a lot.
Yeah, I was about to say, he representing the UK. I don't know about the rest of these jokes.
Who'd you say?
Josh Taylor.
Yeah.
He scraps now. He scraps.
Yeah, he can fight. Yeah. I like his Actually, I think he left a promotional company because he was getting screwed over. The McGuigans. You remember the McGuigans from the MTK documentary?
Yeah, yeah.
The Stitch.
He was a
You know
he was a world champion one time.
Yeah, the coach said, not the old guy, Shane, the son. He said, if you want loyalty, buy a dog. Yeah, if you stop screwing people over, you'll get loyalty. But you keep taking money from these fighters, you absolute scum. Why would you do such a thing? You're gonna get left. You think it's gonna happen?
Yeah, he's what can I say? Seems like this European boxing, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
Man, I'm starting to miss Vladimir Klitschko.
Yeah, they're down with the ops.
That's saying something right there. You're gonna miss Klitschko because that was some boring ass shit there. Wow.
It was. Well, I'll tell you this.
Holy
I'll
shit.
tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Who's fast?
Well, unlike Fury, when Fury took those belts, everything went to shit. Everything went everywhere. The worst thing that could have happened was Joshua getting his hands on that belt. In fact, the worst thing that, see, man, if I'm Wilder's management, I'm bidding for unification. You know, I got the WBC. Hell, let's put the IBF up for grabs. And I got those 2 belts to myself. You know, it's just a thing of, even when the WBA became vacant, you should have been on their ass saying, look, I want that belt. You know, I'm more proven. You know, I'm a champ in this division. I'm going to represent this well. But, you know, he missed out on those opportunities because some people just got in before him, I guess. You know? You look at when Vlad came back, you know, he was beating Joshua. You know, but he's old as shit. So he couldn't beat him.
Right.
And I thought Vitaly Klitschko was the better of the two. I thought he took the punch better. I think he hit just as hard. He fought better opposition as well. You know, but yeah, it's a bit of a mess. The guy that needs to go next is Tony Yoka. He's dangerous for the sport. He needs to go. I'm fearful. I don't like him.
So who's good in the cruiserweight?
Cruiserweight. Right now it's Coley pretty much, right?
That's about it, right?
That's about it, right?
I think he'll clear it out. He's too big. He's just too big. Too big and powerful. I don't think Makabu is going to beat him. You know, he can't take that guy. Just gets hurt too often. You do not want to get hurt by that freaking 82-inch reach. Okay, that you get hit with that, you're done, man. Like whether it's to the body or the head. Breedis, I don't think he's that good either. You know, because he's just going to get hit with that right hand from the southpaw position. So I think Akoli will get that division under wraps. You know.
Yeah. So I guess it's gonna be a matter of time. He gonna be going to the heavyweight too.
Yeah, he said he will go to heavyweight. He was sparring Dillian White. He was kicking Dillian White's ass in sparring. He was landing right hands at will. Dillian was on the ropes, like going all over the shop. There's footage of it out there. You know, so he can compete. He can compete at heavyweight. He struggles to get down to cruiserweight. He's huge.
Big dude. I didn't know he had trouble to cut the cruiserweight. But
yeah,
that is the difference now between cruiserweight and heavyweight, as big as it's ever been. Because these heavyweights are big guys. Even like Wilder, who's like naturally probably 219, 218, somewhere around there. He's still way too big. Like you put Usyk in the ring with him, and I mean, you'll just see the massive difference in size and power. It's just these guys are just big as shit now, bro. Like big as hell. You know,
He's enormous.
Like Blue Blood was saying on his stream, like Luis Ortiz at 6'4", 240 would have been the biggest heavyweight in the world. Like when George Foreman was the biggest heavyweight in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's how big cats are nowadays, you know?
Man, imagine Ortiz back then. Jeez, man. He'd be freaking... He'd want all the smoke, I tell you that. But Usyk don't want no smoke. I mean, look at the dude's campaign at this weight. He got busted up by Chaz Witherspoon, right? He couldn't finish the job. It took him 7 rounds to do it. And then Chisora, he goes the distance with. You know, I mean, David Haight wasn't going the distance with Chisora. He knocked him out in 5 rounds, easy. That was easy work. That he ended that chin, you know, and like, he ain't getting in the ring. He was the first one to call out Wilder's name, and Wilder's like, "Hey, look, just you know, if the money's good, I'll take it." He said, "So send whatever." He goes off and fights Chad Witherspoon. You don't want it.
Yeah, he'd be retarded to fight him. He can't fight him, yo. They'll never fight. I just think like AJ and Wilder, they're never gonna fight. It's never gonna happen. Like, if you ain't gonna fight for $50 million, yo, you're not gonna fight, bro.
I got people in the comment section still saying, "Oh, there was no paper trail." Well, Eddie Hearn confirmed it. So, like that, there's so many points there. Look, dude, at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this, okay? That was $50 million guaranteed. Okay, there was no catch to it. There was no other back shit. It was guaranteed, and he asked for it.
Pay-per-view.
Yep. But people want to. You got people going around talking about, "Oh, Wilder turned down $100 million." Well, he actually didn't, because one, if you want to negotiate a fight of that magnitude, you have to know what the other guy is getting. You have to know. Okay, you have to know the slice of the pie. Wilder had absolutely no way of getting the revenue for the pay-per-view because of the network. Joshua, though, was able to have a UK broadcaster for his pay-per-view. And then you got the Zone. So Wilder would have been left out of millions. Instead, he got his own way. He went on PBC and he had that little run there. And he got a lot for Fury. But Joshua, he asked for that money. And then, I don't want. That's a clear swerve.
Yeah, that was the most ridiculous. That summer did more to damage boxing than I think. That was almost as bad as like the Klitschko era, just in that summer alone, because it was lit. You know what I'm saying? It was like boxing was getting lit. You know what I'm saying? Like you had just had Mayweather fighting McGregor the September before. You had Triple G versus Canelo. Wilder had just beat up Ortiz in a pretty good classic fight on Showtime. A lot of people saw that fight. That was on Showtime. A lot of people saw that fight. You know what I'm saying? Then you had Joshua, by the skin of his damn teeth, made it through the most boring damn fight ever with Parker. I mean, the time the strike was right then and there. It made perfect sense. Wilder, AJ, undisputed heavyweight title fight, October, November 2018. And it just didn't happen, and it made boxing look weak as shit, yo. Like, I don't think these promoters really realize you're competing with other sports, man. And like, when you got the eyes on you, you got to take advantage, man. And I mean, for all the people that were talking about offers and blah, 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 look, you got the man, Al Hain, on the biggest minutes, wrote the biggest checks in boxing history, bro. Like, one of his fighters is talking about they got $50 million for you. AJ should have came and got an apartment in the U.S., bro. Like, I'm here to get this money. Like, I don't care. Nobody's talking me out of this shit. I get the fight for $50 million plus pay-per-view.
Right. And you turn it down? You letting this one weasel talk you out of it?
There's no way. And you can't tell me that somebody cares about me and they talking me out of making $50 million for my fucking family. You can't tell me that you care about me and that's what you did. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
The fact that, so you got people that's like, well, how come Wilder didn't sign the $100 million contract, right? Well, first of all, you just spent the whole summer fucking lying on me, right? Like literally spent the whole summer lying on me. And like, look, Wilder ain't fucking Teofimo Lopez or any of these other little schmucks out here. It's a grown ass fucking man. Like this dude was grown. This motherfucker had a job before he got into boxing. Okay. So you're not gonna just sit here and lie on me, you know what I'm saying, and I'm gonna rush to do business with you. Like I'm your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm some kind of lame or something. Like I can't go get my own money. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? And then like everybody act like, oh yeah, he could have just signed with the Zone. Who in the fuck wants to sign with the fucking Zone? The Zone is trash, bro. First of all, we don't know how much any of these cats is really getting paid. Second of all, the production is whack. The fights are garbage. It's a plus product. It's a whack product. And I mean, I don't know what people are talking about because in this country and in all over the world, apparently, the goal is to get to be a pay-per-view fighter. That's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like there's levels of this. Like you start off fighting at, you know, Mohegan Sun and spots like that. And then you work your way up to, you know what I'm saying, Madison Square Garden. Then you or Barclays. Then you work your way to MGM Grand, you know what I'm saying, T-Mobile Arena, the big boy bucks, feel me? Like there's levels to this. Now, if I'm already fighting on Showtime, right about to be a pay-per-view fighter, I'm already on Showtime where Floyd Mayweather fought, where Mike Tyson fought, where Evander Holyfield fought, right? I'm already there, and I'm already fighting the Barclays Center. Why the fuck I want to step back and fuck with the Zone? They putting on fights in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and Miami, Florida, and all these spots where ain't no boxing at and shit, just to get a paycheck. That's not bad. Like, all right, I can get a paycheck. That's bad for my brand. Like, I'm in this for the whole thing. Feel me? And nothing for the Zone has worked out for anybody the way they thought it was going to work. So why would he want to get mixed up in that? Like Canelo's not more popular now than he was before he got with the Zone. He's less popular. It's crazy. He might make a little bit more money, but he's less popular than he was with than he was on HBO. And then here's the other thing. How the fuck Wilder heavyweight making less than Canelo on the Zone?
Well, you heard what John Skipper said. We messed up.
But that ain't enough. You got the John Skipper Justice League out here though, Watcher, because you know, even though the man came on and gave an interview and said I fucked the meeting up, apparently that ain't enough for the motherfucking agent force.
Someone's, I asked people a simple question. No one's answered it yet. The Justice League haven't answered it yet, but I said, right, so Wilder takes us 100 million, right? 20 million for Brazil, and then 40 million each for the Joshua fight, okay? That's cool. So let's just say Wilder signs the DAZN deal, right? Him and Brazil, two PBC fighters, mind you, fight on DAZN. He beats Brazil. Now Wilder's going to wait for Joshua to get rid of Ruiz. And then Joshua loses to Ruiz. And then Joshua negotiates a rematch with Ruiz. Can someone explain to me where the rest of the 80 million will go? Because it's not going to Wilder's pocket, I can tell you that. You got to tell me Wilder's going to wait from June 1st all the way when Joshua has his December clash done with Ruiz to wait for that extra 80 million. That's money down the drain, and it's all Joshua's fault. So that's what would have happened if he signed. He would have got 20 for Brazil, and then the rest would have gone poof, thin air.
Oh, yep.
So, look, man, people got no idea. I mean, it's not a guarantee. When you have a deal where there's more than one fight, Shit's not guaranteed. And it showed. You know, Wilder was smart. You know, he stayed on his side of the street where things were secure and in place. You know, the Fury fight, that was a bit different because, you know, it was kind of Fox and ESPN coming together. But again, you know, like I said, dude, 2018 was the absolute perfect time to do it. It was that was it. We could have the fight in August 2018, and then, you know, rematch or not, it's done with. We got the person, we got Undisputed. But look where we are now. Joshua won't even mention Wilder anymore. That was the fight. That was the mega fight. Instead, we got this guy who is the cheat, holding everything up. It's sickening. I hate it.
And you know, because they were out there playing them pussy type games, that's why Wilder went to the damn trash heap and brought Fury ass back, because it was like, well, shit, man, I need somebody good to fight. Let's see if we can get this fat bastard back in the game, see if he's learned his lesson. And you see what happened. You should have left it in the damn trash where you goddamn found his trashy ass. He's a piece of shit. Should have left him right where he was at. You see, you know what I mean? You can pull a dog out the trash, you know what I'm saying, but you can't get rid of the goddamn fleas. A complete scumbag. And you know, it is what it is. We're here where we're at, but eventually this is gonna become this I think honestly, this judge, I mean, I just, this whole thing just makes me want to puke, bro. Like the fact that the boxing media is just like not covering anything, and oh yeah, it's all fine, and all of a sudden, yeah, contracts don't matter and rematch clauses don't matter. It's just ridiculous. And I really hope that I don't know. We're just going to have to see how this plays out, man. This is just crazy, yo. Like,
I think Wilder's going to win the case. I had someone just now say, "Oh, well, you know, it's for financial compensation." No, it's not. How the fuck would you know? Have you seen the papers? I haven't seen the papers, and I know it's not. You know, we got these fucking fanboys out here. You know, I'd never seen such desperation for an undisputed fight. But when Wilder was wanting to fight Joshua, oh, you know, Joshua's not ready. Wilder's got too skinny of legs to fight Joshua. He needs to fight Dillian White. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. He's lost his pen. Now it's just like, yeah, you know, we're having the fight in Oman. Oman? What, you want to get your fucking head cut off? Huh? What's Eddie Hearn going to do when he gets screwed over by Kinahan? Oh, and all these Arabian princes have got fucking machetes in their hands, and they're like, oh yeah, where's my money? You know, you understand where I'm coming from. Like, again, the longer it is in court, it's good for Wilder because it will just fucking drag out. Fury's having a fucking breakdown right now. He can't stand that he can't get a fight. You know, he's already lining up excuses, man. Inactivity this, inactivity that. You know, if I'm not active on the chart, well, doesn't the same thing apply for Wilder? Wilder's in the gym training. You know, you've got fucking love handles everywhere. Go look at his Instagram. He just deleted more content. He's only got 2 posts on there now. Nothing relating to the fight either.
It's hard to be a fraud watcher. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be a fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would stress to anybody out there who's living a lie, living a fake life. That shit is hard, bro, to just be fronting and faking, like, as a way of life. You got to keep your fronts all the way up all the time, man. That's a lot of fucking energy, champ. You know, I never, you know what I mean? Like, you see Wilder, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you look at him and it's like, which one of these is a heavyweight champ? And like, you see Wilder, you know what I'm saying? Glistening in gold, badass old lady, you know what I'm saying? Got his gear out for sale, talking his shit, enjoying his family. Then you got Fury looking like a motherfucking fat sow coming out the water, looking crazy as shit. You know what I'm saying? Just, it's like, which one of these guys is the heavyweight champ of the world? It's like, probably go with this dude over here for real. it's just a sad state, man. But we'll just have to see how this play out. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll get one of these heavyweights. I mean, we got to have a major heavyweight fight this year at some point, right? So what do we think is going to happen? Do we think Wilder and Fury get it on? Do we think Fury retires?
I think Fury's going to retire. I really believe the court is going to be on Wilder's side, and I think Fury's going to drop. Fury's going to drop the belts, and I think that the Weasel is going to do whatever they can to keep the belts on UK. That's what I think. Until somebody, I'll talk about the legislature. I doubt it that's going to fight for it.
You see,
that's what I think.
I'm more convinced now. I mean, and you touched on that, Coach Chris. I mean, we got Joshua, who's OBE. The Royal Society in England. They honored him with the award. The Queen fucking honored him an award. Okay. Wilder stands for his people till this day. And then you got this fucking other guy that's just a fraud. But I'm really more convinced that Fury will retire because he can't do shit in the fight. If he goes into that fight, he's going to go back on the back foot straight away. He ain't going to hold center like how he did in the second fight. He's a fraud. He's scared. And his best friend's a fucking criminal.
Yeah, eating dirty animals. I can't believe dirty animals.
Man, he should fucking, I don't know, man. I reckon he'll retire. He'll do the Canelo. He'll do the C route.
I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. He's gonna be man. It's gonna be a matter of time. I'm telling you, he's gonna be tired. He's gonna nah, I'm not gonna fight. He ain't gonna fight.
How long until he's broke his shit, and then he gonna beg Wilder for that rematch for a payday?
Oh, shit. He can't beat Wilder in the rematch. There's too much data out there. You played your card now. That was your hidden vault. Okay? That's it. You either fight like that again and walk onto one, or you go on the back foot and you get knocked out, or you get outworked to a decision, or get stopped. So you're screwed, man. See, he should have taken the fight earlier. Wilder would have been a little more damaged. He wouldn't be as healed up as much, but he's a dumbass. He let it drag out. But fraud will be a fraud, man. A fucking fraud, as Coach Chris says.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. It's like, yo, this motherfucker really just is like, you know what? I can't beat this dude, so I'm gonna cheat. But then COVID happened, so we see him cheat. So then him and the boxing media just go like, nah, you didn't see him cheat. What you actually saw is all in your imagination. You didn't see anything because we're not even gonna address the shit. And yeah, that's that.
I remember last year in March, people were saying to me, Glovegate's not going to be discussed. In 6 months, in a few months' time, it won't be discussed. Then in June, when I exposed the picture where his knuckles were showing in the second fight through the glove, like it looked like it'd been in a washing machine. That narrative that 99% of those haters were saying, "Oh, it's photoshopped." They ditched that and they were going, "Oh, yeah, all that shit," because that was their only argument. If it's not photoshopped, then it's real, which means he cheated. I exposed that. Oh, we're not going to be talking about this next year. We're in Feb talking about it. You guys are still commenting. I know you fuckers out there are still on my channel and in the other comment section, still talking about Glovegate and fucking Mark Breland and all that crap. Hey, we're still talking about it. Tomorrow's the anniversary, man, of the fight. It's been a year since. Black History Month. Wilder going in there for his people, putting the outfit on. He wore that outfit with pride, man. But I think Wilder, he carried too many people in there with him. You know, he was trying to carry all of his people, but some of his people were against him, which was the sad thing.
Yeah.
And then he had the opposition against him. It was Wilder against the world. And it'll be an anniversary since it was Wilder versus everyone.
Man, I tell you, that's always how they get us, Watcher. That's always how they get us, Watcher. They always get us with the inside man, yo. They always got an inside man. Always.
Always the middleman.
They stay with an infiltrator. When he got Sugar Hill as his trainer, and I was like, who the fuck? Like, so, you know what I mean? Because, like, the first time he got Freddie Roach, he had
Ricky Hatton.
Yeah, Ricky Hatton in his corner. I was like, okay, that makes sense, you know. If you need a trainer and you try, you know, you got your guy Ben Davison, but you're gonna add Freddie Roach as the second. You know, he's been in a ton of big ass fights, all those Pacquiao's pay-per-view events. He knows Vegas. It's like, why the fuck do you need somebody that knows fucking Vegas, right? Like, you need somebody that knows people. All right, we got you. So then it's like, yeah, in the second fight, we're gonna get Sugar Hill from the Crunk Gym. I'm like, Sugar Hill, Crunk Gym. I didn't put it together that Mark Breland trained at the Crunk Gym too. I'm like, well, why? Yeah. What is he talking about? Like, why is he having
Do you know what Mark said about Sugar Hill before the fight? He said this. He said, I don't think Sugar Hill is going to do much with Fury. I don't think he'll be able to change him at all. I don't think he'll be able to do anything new with him, add anything to him. Well, you sure did. You backstabbed. You fucked up. And now you got a fucking PR. I'm 100% sure he's got some PR agent saying, you know, don't say this, don't say that. Say this, but don't say that. Ah, yeah, see? Because you knew. You knew what was going on in camp. You knew. But, again, and his son is even speaking out now, which I find hilarious. That's funny as... Because he didn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Jeez, man. Getting your son to speak for you. Unreal, dude. Unreal. I saw like 2 minutes of that dude speaking, and that was that. Underrated dropped off. We still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, it's just a lot to process. You know, it's just fucking... It's a mess, you know. You know, I don't really think about it much. Like, you know, every day that goes by is just another day of gossip and rumors and, you know, we're just all waiting. You know, but I'm telling you, Fury versus Wilder 3 is probably the most anticipated heavyweight event out there. You know, it has to happen. The fans are craving for it. You know, they want to know what really happened. Yeah. Who's really better than the other man? Who is the man? Nothing else matters.
I just, wow, I gotta tell you, man, I just, I really, really hope that, I really hope they get their shit together here, man, because, you know, I'm past it. I don't think Fury's gonna fight him. I think he's genuinely scared. I think he's genuinely sitting there, wherever he's at, with his family, and they don't even bring up the name Deontay Wilder because he's fucking scared. He does not want the fucking fight. It's a chicken shit.
Yeah, I don't think he'll fight him. I think he'll retire. You know, and it'll kind of be like, I achieved everything. I held every belt in boxing. If it doesn't happen, I might have to take a step back from this sport.
Yeah, it's one of them things, right? It makes you be like, well, if we can't get any of the fights we want, then what's the point, you know?
Oh man, yeah. I kind of, yeah. It's just like, you know, part of me thinks, oh, there's no way, you know, like it should be in Wilder's favor, this and that. You know what could happen though? I mean, you know, the judge might, you know, say, you know, Wilder wins the case, and then Fury's like, fuck it, I'm retiring. And Wilder says, oh, before you retire, I just got to drop all this on you. You know, whatever evidence Wilder has, he just drops it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the judge is like, oh, you're banned for life. So maybe that could be an outcome.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you right now, we got a couple more shoes to drop with this. A couple more shoes to drop. And this is going to be very, very interesting to see. Because, you know, yeah, it's just amazing to me. It's amazing that this guy, I don't know, it's wild. It's like, you really cheated in the fight, and we all see it, and y'all we're gonna sit there and act like we're not seeing what we saw. And then, okay, get back in the ring. Nah. The fuck you doing? I just it's just amazing. Like, what part of the game is that?
The fraud game. Yeah, just, you know, and like even the whole MTK situation with DK, you know, fucking. Yeah, Wilder got himself in a little bit of a tough one here, because I would have been happy with this route. I would have been happy with, you know, Ortiz, and then get Brazil's ass out of the way, and then fight Ortiz again, and then fight Kalnaki, and then fight someone else. Because if you fight Fury, it's just fucking, you're in a situation where everything is against you. And you got people on your own team who step foot in your house going against your back. So, you know, it's just nuts.
Yeah. That's just life, man. That's just how it is. You know, it's hard, man, because you know you want to take your day ones with you, man, but you can't, man, all the time, man, because Caspi just, you know, it's like that's the thing about mud, man. When you come out of the mud, you know, everyone's not happy to see you come out of that joint. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's not willing to admit that you're, especially with black guys, because this is one of those unspoken things that black guys don't like to admit. Black guys don't like to admit another black guy's better than them at something. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where that comes from, where that weakness, that inability to congratulate somebody, or that inability to be happy for someone's success. I don't know where that shit comes from, but it's there for a lot of folks, man. And, you know, it is what it is, man. Like, you know, I don't know how Mark Breland could be anything but happy. But to see what he did and hear him talk the way he did, yeah, bruh. We all know that you freaking sold your man out, yo. I just hope it was worth it. Whatever they paid you, whatever you got, I hope it wasn't no punk ass shit like $50,000 or paid a bill off or some shit. Like, I hope you got like a couple million for that, because anybody that's gonna sign, who in the fucking right mind would trust you with their career? You know, that's just where I'm at, though. You know. Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know, dude. Like the way Mark speaks, like part of me thinks like, man, did Wilder confront this dude and just, really front on him? Because apparently Breland was crying after the fight. I don't know why he'd be crying. It's a messy situation. I haven't seen this before. It's a weird one. It's a real weird one.
It is, right? Like, he brings it out of these people, man. Like, I don't know what it is about this guy Deontay, but like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, man, but he brings it out of people, bro. And you know what? I kind of understand. I swear, man, I understand. And like my wife, she be asking me, like, man, this shit really be bothering you. Like, you be really hype about it. I'm like, man, because this is like similar shit be happening to me on like the smaller scale. Obviously, not as much money, not as much, on the line, but like similar things happen to a lot of people in this, man, and especially for brothers, man. A lot of us had the same story of like people conspiring against you, people trying to see you fail, like actively engaging and trying to see you fail. You know what I'm saying? Actively, using energy to try to keep you from, being successful. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's the story, especially if you're big and dark skinned. Yeah. And you don't want to be controlled, and you don't want to be a pawn. You don't want to be, just somebody that could be just pushed any direction, don't want to be controlled by another person and have somebody ruling over you and making decisions for you. Yeah, you're going to get treated like that. And when you're a genuine person, you kind of assume that a lot of people are genuine. When you're a genuine person, you assume that everyone's genuine. And it's a hard lesson to find out everyone ain't genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard lesson to find out most people aren't genuine. Most people are actually full of fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a really, I ain't learned that till I was like damn near in my 30s, man. Like, damn, most of these motherfuckers out here ain't shit. Like, these motherfuckers are not good at nothing. Like, what the fuck? Like, so it's interesting to say the least. And I'm just tuned in to see how this play out, man. Because I want to see it work out for the dude. He seems like a decent cat, and he damn sure is a good fighter. So let's just fight. It's what y'all do, fight. Oh man.
People are obsessed with him. You all the trolls, and Wilder's done. He's still talking about him. He's still making videos on him. He's a polarizing figure. And he's relatable in a sense to people. And he's more of a. He's an outsider almost. There's not many real people like him. And there's people trying to tear him down, and I don't know, man. He seems really comfortable. He seems like it's not bothered him at all, or he's just dealt very well with it. He's happy, But yeah, you're right on what you said there about people in general as well, And he's had to deal with it, If I can conspire against you, There's few things worse in the world than that. I'll tell you that. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
But I do hope it works out for him. I hope it does. Because all that's got to happen is they get in that ring and he'll beat his ass. I'm telling you. You don't have shit on him. He doesn't have shit on him.
Yeah, I don't think yeah, they're not getting back in that ring, bro. He ain't nah.
What'd you say? Your wife was following this, the whole story about it?
Nah, she just hears it from me and she's like, damn, yo, like you should be pissed about this. I'm like, cause this is bullshit, yo. Like, this is fucking bullshit. And it's not what the sport's supposed to be about,
Yeah, man. It just, will she be watching the third fight if it happens?
Yo, if the third, I'll tell you this about my wife. When that fight happened the way it did, she was like, if they fight a third time, I'm trying to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
She was like, yo, if they fight a third time, because like, she watches all the fights with me. And she was like, look, they fight a third time, we there. Like, we there, bro. We there. It's like we going to the fight. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this fight party shit. We gonna have a fight party there. And she's a boxer fan. She likes boxing a lot. So,
Tribal Wars, Blackstar Sports TV said. You know what Wilder reminds me of? He reminds me of one of those Senegal wrestlers. Those guys that put the paint on them, the artwork on them, the face paint, and they wrestle on the sand. And they've got that real dense look on them, that real like dense hard body, but not just physically, like mentally. He reminds me of one of those individuals, and just watching him in the ring, your fucking heart rate goes up. It's like, all right, here we go. I wouldn't be surprised if he knocked Fury out in like 3 seconds. He just ran across the ring and boom, and he puts him out. It could happen,
I'm gonna tell you right now, he'll beat the fucking shit. He's not gonna fight him, dude.
He's gonna retire, man. I'm telling you.
He's not gonna fight him. He's far too fucking pussy for that shit. There's zero chance. Zero chance. Like when I say zero, I'm talking fucking zero. He ain't fighting him.
Well, we're waiting for that day where he doesn't fight him. Because, man, it won't surprise me. He's done it before to several others.
Yeah, Fury's a fucking fraud, bro. And, like, the fact that, like, you got people that, like, come on the internet and, like, defend him and, like, oh, yeah, it's Wilder. It's like, dude, the fuck out of here, dude. Like, we all know what the fuck we're looking at and what we're talking about. Like, we know what we're looking at and what we're talking about. Your boy is fucking scared. And it is what it is. Like, man, it is what it is. Like,
there is no, if it was true, he would have done. No. Fuck all that. Look, dude, the dude cheated, okay? And he's trying to skimp out on the rematch that he fucking signed for. Okay, he don't want no smoke at all, none, because he knows he's gonna get his ass whooped. He's gonna get beat the fuck up. It might be quick, or it might be a little bit longer. Where you get a couple broken ribs and, because I'm looking in that fight. You might have gyno or something going on, man. He'll probably come into that fight on something, like he did last time. Because I think he was on juice last time as well. But even with that, he might get his ass whooped. He's a little scaredy cat, man.
I am 100% certain that this motherfucker is not going to get back in the ring with Wilder.
He won't. He already tried it, man. He tried to get Caballero, and it didn't work.
Caballero. I mean, I know they interviewed your man. What's his name? They interviewed your man, Derek Chisora. He was like, dude, he's not fighting him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
We've seen the fight. Like, we've seen what happened. He was like, yo, he wants his third fight. So that's what's going to happen. Like, why are y'all even talking about this shit? And they're just, I've never seen a whole entire country and just it's like y'all are sitting here just hoping and praying and rooting and just hoping that his ass don't fight. It's like, what kind of shit is this now where, so y'all don't want to fight now? Like, so it's just crazy. It's like so this is like it's just a whole bunch of contradictions, right? Like Wilder sucks, but Fury beats him. So because Fury beat Wilder, now Fury's the best heavyweight. Just jumps over AJ, right? Because now he's the best. But Wilder's lost one time. He's finished, but AJ lost in a worse way, and he's second best. It's just, what in the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, what, like, do y'all think we're all retarded or something? Like, what do y'all, I just don't fucking get it. I just...
Yeah, they don't know what the heck they're talking about. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. They just, they just want their guys to win and this and that, which I understand. But at the end of the day, your guy's running. And Joshua's running too. Everyone's fucking running, dude. That's why they're sitting idle or making all these other fights. Look, man, I'm telling you, man, this fight could have been done in 2013. It was there on the table, but he didn't want it. He wanted an inbuilt excuse. He waited till, Wilder got a bit older as well. Just a little more. Take a bit of steam off. But still got whooped. He got knocked out the first time. He got knocked out. He had a referee help him get up. I sound like a real Wilder fanboy here, but, I don't give a fuck. I'll just say it, He knocked his ass out. He was on the floor fucking unconscious almost, just out. Fucking eyes closed, eyes rolled back. Couldn't hear the ref counting first, even he said it, And then he got up, and then he got fucking bashed again by a left hook, And then he fucking ran from that. And then he comes in this one. And, he showed mental weakness. And now he's trying to run. But he knows he'll get fucking flattened in this rematch. Oh, man. If it happens, I can't fucking wait, dude. Oh, I can't wait to see him lose. But I don't think he'll risk it. I think he'll run off into the sunset. He'll make some fucking mumbo jumbo up. And whoever wants to step up next can get their ass knocked out. The winner of White Povetkin, they can fight Wilder for a vacant shot if they fucking want. And they can get their ass knocked out. Personally, I'd rather Povetkin because there's history there. But, again, he'll run from it. He'll fucking retire.
Right.
He did it once. He'll do it again. He's a quitter. He's always been a quitter.
I don't think any of these guys really want a piece of him, bro. Maybe
especially
somebody
after that.
But I don't know if any of these people, you have to be crazy to want to be the first person to fight him. Whoever that person is that jumps in the ring with him, they're getting killed. They're getting hurt bad. They're getting hurt bad. They're getting knocked smooth the fuck out. It's gonna be ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, bad.
Yeah, that'll take too long to get up. He's gonna fucking wreck someone, I'll tell you that. Whoever it is next, he's gonna fucking destroy them. But I want to see Fury get destroyed. I want Wilder to do him Stavern style, where he stands in front of him with the hands down, looking through his soul, and then boom, boom, go down for a second time. And then third time's the charm, put him away with the right hand. That would be so satisfying. Man.
I'm going to tell you right now, Fury will not get in the ring with Deontay Wilder. He is far, far too fucking scared for that shit. There's no way. He's not.
Say it, man. Say it.
There's no way. He is far too chicken shit for that, dude. Like, it's not happening. It's not happening. He'll retire. He'll never share a ring with Wilder again. He knows what the hell's going to happen. He will get completely demolished.
He's getting
demolished,
ironed out, man.
demolished, destroyed, and yeah, demolished.
Remember what Wilder said to Brazil? He said, "I'm gonna end your career," and he fucking did. He ended his career.
Yeah,
He's gonna do the same thing to Fury.
Yeah, Brazil is very done. I mean, Brazil is done. Like,
yeah,
done.
Oh yeah.
Man. Well, I got to get up super early tomorrow, fellas. I'm gonna be out.
Yeah, I think I'll be out as well. Been on here for a long time. It's a pleasure talking with you, Coach Chris, and Basement Boxing. Thanks, man, for having me on.
Yeah, Basement Boxing, man. Appreciate you, baby. Where you at, man? Go ahead.
I think he took a break or something. It's almost been 4 hours of talking. But yeah, whenever I go live next, I'll hop on someone else's stream.
Yeah, man. Whenever they let
chopping it up,
and we're gonna have a party. We're gonna have shots, mandatory vodka shots for my first live. Whenever YouTube grants me that ability, it's happening. It's coming up soon. I'm gonna make some videos this week. I got backed up with the weather. I was running around, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it cracking this week for sure.
For sure, man. All right, see you around.
All right, brothers. Y'all stay safe now.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, and I'll head off. Peace.
I'd like to thank everybody who came out and supported the show. It's your boy Basement Boxing Talk. I'd like to thank good brother Coach, good brother Watching, Black Star Sports TV, underrated, the underrated one, and Clarence McClain and good brother Ricky Williams. Follow all them good brothers. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button. It's been real and it's been fun. Until the next one. See y'all. Thanks for coming out.